All right,
today.
we're in a dungeon. I'm sure this is not.
Wait a minute. Welcome to Pug Life Chronicles. I'm your host, George Zayas, along with my friend and good friend and partner, Dave C. We're transmitting today out of Church Street Boxing. Dave, you look a little perplexed.
Right. Did we just start again? I thought I had a flashback.
We started. We started again.
We started again?
We started again.
Okay. All right. I thought we started before. But
so we're in the dungeon.
The dungeon is an understatement. It is so hot in here that the cockroaches are looking for like drops of dew to cool off. All right.
All right,
we got the national anthem going on.
National anthem. Let's respect that. All right, so a nice rendition of the national anthem here. As we're coming to you live today from Church Street Boxing with two stories underneath. And Dave, I got to say something. You look rather dapper this evening.
Thank you. It's called Sweat. It's the clear version of it, you know.
Okay.
After a couple days without a shower, I have the more beige or brown version of it.
Yeah, this started as what, white?
Yes. But I haven't sweat blue because, you know why? I'm true on the inside. True blue.
How you like that, folks?
All right.
And speaking of true blue,
you're looking.
One of the boxers is coming in right now,
so get a chair.
Sorry, hold on a second, folks.
Look,
this is amateur boxing.
This is how it goes. Get your own chair. Get your own chair.
All right.
You want to judge? Get your own chair. Okay. All right. We got a judge right here. Think I'm lying? Think I'm playing?
Wait.
What's up, Judge?
Dave.
What's up, Judge?
All right.
And that's Queen Cassie.
All right.
One of the judges. All right. Let's not make him angry. All right.
All right. So let's go back to the camera here, Dave. What do we got? This is the second to last, or is it?
I believe this is the semifinals. I believe it's semifinals for the New York tournament.
Right.
And I'd like to announce. I mean, we've announced that people that we've covered have turned pro. Right.
Yes.
There's another person that we covered, Alex Vargas.
Yes.
From out in Long Island. Where's that?
Finest Fitness Gym.
Bumbleboo. Long Island. Bumbleboo, Long Island.
Yes, very
it's on
far.
Exit like 96.
Very far.
On the Long Island Sound Expressway or something like that.
Right.
Like some sort of nonsense. So Alex Vargas from Bumbleboo has turned pro. He's got a manager. He's not signed with the promoter yet.
Not yet.
But he beat Paulie Malinagi's guy.
Yes.
Right?
That's Christian Cantalozzi.
Yeah. Was it Richie or Angelo? Angelo Cantalozzi?
I think it was Christian Cantalozzi.
Christian Cantalozzi.
Yes.
That's right. So did real well for himself. He's a ringmaster. You know, lost to in a split decision, lost to Rashad Mati.
Right, and so Rashad went on to
get signed by Eddie Hearns.
Eddie Hearns, that's correct.
Right, Nikita Albaby also got signed by Eddie Hearns. So we're covering legitimate people.
Right, you're going to see these people in the future, very near future.
Right.
You're going to see them on HBO, Showtime, and these kind of things. I mean, you're going to see.
They got to work their way up there. It'll take them a year or two to get in there, but this is where they start.
Let's talk about what's going on right now in the ring, and these two gentlemen that are trying to work their way up.
Right.
In the red corner, you have Emmanuel Feliciano from Underground Boxing Club. in the all red with the red gloves, red tank top. And then you have Enrique Leon from Atlas Cops and Kids. And this is a 132-pound senior male novice.
Right. And Enrique, and what do we got, George? We got the lefty-righty conundrum going on right now.
That's right. So right now, Emmanuel Feliciano with all red. Staying on the
not the red headgear. He's got black headgear. Let's give him red and black, George.
Red and black, right? And then you have Enrique Leon.
He's
staying on the inside.
Right.
Being the he's the orthodox lefty boxer.
Right. And Enrique Leon in the blue tanks. Blue tank top, blue gloves. Unfortunately, he's got red headgear, and it looks like dark blue or black trunks. So let's go with blue headgear and
his
gloves.
Name is on the
right. And Enrique just landed a really good left hand there, George.
Enrique pawing with that jab, coming with a nice left right to the belly, but then he gets answered by Feliciano right away.
Well, I'll tell you what, Enrique Leon is from Staten Island Cops and Kids, and he kind of reminds me of Marcus Brown, who came from the same program, in the way he sets himself. If you take a look at Enrique Leon's stance, it tells you a lot. He's in a fully sideways position,
bladed body, right?
Yeah, and his left hand is locked and loaded to go. And he's ready to throw.
And he unleashes that couple of punches there.
And he landed it a couple times.
As you say it, against Emmanuel Feliciano. So, again, Dave, going back to what we were talking about earlier, some of these men are now moved on to become pro.
These young men, right.
These young men have become to pro. And you're going to see these men.
Right, within the next 1, 2, 3 years.
Right.
You know, picture 2 as the magic number, 2 years. They have to go through the 4 and 6 round fights first.
Right.
And then within a couple years, they'll be going on to the 8-round fights.
Right.
And you're going to see them in Crossroads. You're going to see them in Showtime, New Generation. You're going to see them in HBO.
ESPN.
Right. And they got picked up by legitimate promoters. You might see them in Europe.
Joshua Anthony's promoter, to be exact.
Right.
And that's Joshua Anthony, the heavyweight.
That's a multi-million-dollar guy right there, Eddie Hearns.
That's correct.
Like Anthony Joshua fills up $80,000 in Wimbledon Stadium out in England. You know, so they don't play around over there. All right, let's see if Emmanuel Feliciano could from Underground BC. Now this is novice 132s. Let's see how it does. And one thing that you're going to see about Emmanuel Feliciano in the red and black is he's got an orthodox stance. He's right-handed, but he's very, very square.
I was just going to mention that and how square he is.
Right.
And I think that Enrique Leon is going to take advantage of that, and he did on the closing of the bell.
Right.
And right now, Feliciano just outstretching, not really connecting, tries to connect with a jab there. Again, and good movement on Enrique.
And one of the problems when you're this square is that it's just longer for your body to reach. When you step forward, it's a tell. You could see the whole body turn, or you're too short with it.
And I'll tell you one thing, that Enrique's not moving in. He's not moving in, and he's not connecting. Well, Enrique has very good foot movement, and you're right about the extension. He connects there with a straight right to Feliciano. To Leon.
Yeah, and Enrique Leon has a legitimate left hand.
A nice right hook unleashed by Enrique Leon to Feliciano. Feliciano returning with some fire, not really doing any damage there. And again, Leon just staying right on the outside of an inside fight, if that makes sense, because Feliciano's trying to get in.
Right. Well, one thing that Emmanuel Feliciano is doing right is that when you're that square, you have to move side to side. You know, because if you stay still or you move back and forth like in and out, you're a sitting duck. But when you turn square like that, you are supposed to move side to side.
And now the question slipping by Enrique Leon there, slipped a couple punches.
So the question is, how close can you get, you know, by moving side to side? And a good slip right there by Feliciano. So,
all right. So let me give a couple of shout outs real quick.
Who do we got, George?
Yeah, we got a bunch of people here. We got John Picone.
This is my people. John who?
Picone. John Picone.
Picone?
Yeah,
do we know that guy?
Yeah, we know him. He's my insurance agent. Remember? Hey, John.
John.
Thank you for joining us here on Pug Life Chronicles.
Are we in good hands with the insurance agent?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Life insurance.
Am I insured for heat failure because I'm about to pass out over here?
Yeah, it is very warm in here.
It's hot.
Yeah, it is hot. We got hot boxing coming your way, folks. Dominga Ortega, thank you for joining us.
Dominga.
Yeah, we
I
got
think
Sean.
I used to play a game like that. Dominga. You play with dominoes, but you kind of you play like cards. You hold them in your hand. Dominga.
Sean Anderson, thank you for joining us here. Joe Gadigan. Bruce Carrington. Joe's back. Thank you, Joe, for joining us and helping him out last
Bruce.
night. Joe,
Bruce, what are you doing, Bruce? Bruce
Carrington.
Bruce is nationally ranked.
Yeah.
Well, talk to us. Shoo. Talk to us, baby.
Yeah, Shoo, otherwise known as Shoo.
That's his AKA. Oh, wow. And I'll tell you what, Enrique Leon, I don't know how old he is, but he's going to be some fighter. I mean, he is geared up. I really like the way he holds his stance. He's got a real sideways stance. That left hand is loaded up, ready to go, and his right hook is loaded up, ready to go too.
And what I like about him is he gets in, makes the connection, either a jab or a hook or whatever he throws, and then he gets right back out. And right now, it doesn't look like Reynoso's finding his range. It's just like Feliciano's staying right out of the range of Reynoso. Reynoso swinging wildly, missing, gets caught with a jab.
But you know what? When you're saying Emmanuel Feliciano is out of range, yes, he's out of range, but he's also out of range for himself. He's not getting hit. So as a shorter fighter, when you got that little bit of height disparity syndrome and you want to overcome it, you have to be able to get in.
Reynoso is the shorter of the two. Is the one that's out of range.
No, Feliciano. Emmanuel Feliciano.
Feliciano is, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, yes. Emmanuel Feliciano. I'm sorry, folks.
All right. And Enrique Leon is pretty comfortable staying on the outside, using his jab as a setup, and trying to land his left hand first and his right hook second whenever he can. When I say first and second, I mean in importance of what he feels he's landing. He's really loaded up for it.
And Enrique telling Emmanuel to come on in as that ends the third round. Good job by these two.
And Emmanuel didn't listen, did he?
No, he did not. I wouldn't have come in either.
I would not either.
Enrique looking pretty good, and I don't know how you folks saw it out there, but the way we saw it, the way I saw it, I saw Enrique winning that one. What do you think, Dave?
I think there's no question. Enrique Leon definitely won that fight.
All right. So we're texting.
Yeah, I'm texting George.
He's texting me.
Yeah, I'm texting him. Hold up, wait. Let me send this text.
Okay, let me see.
Right. George, you get that?
Let me see if I got the text.
All right.
Let's see what he got. Got it.
There we go.
This is what we do behind the scenes.
We don't want you to hear us talking to each other, so we write in cryptic text. All right. And if you're intercepting that text, you will not be able to read it and understand it.
Yes.
All right. Because we use code.
Woo.
Right.
Oh, it's gonna be a hot one. Oh my God, it's hot.
It's hot. It is hot.
All right. So a couple of shout out to Lisa Ramos. Thank you for joining us here on Pug Life.
Ramos.
Yes. Lenny Feldman. Lenny Feldman is up here also.
Right. I believe Lenny is a coach. Lenny's a coach.
What's up? Says Joe. Wasabi. What's up, George?
What's up,
Dave and George by Bruce. Susu.
Bruce.
Gabi Martinez. Thank you for joining us. Who else is here?
Gabby. Is that a guy's name or a girl's name? I'm going to say it's a girl's name, but I don't know.
I don't know. In the picture, there's a guy and a girl.
I think this guy's named Gabby.
Let's go up to the ring to see who the official.
They're usually Jewish or something like
announcement.
All right. I think they're split in the wrong corners.
Enrique Leon, congratulations. He moves on to PacPlex next week for the finals.
I'm going to see if I can get a pen up here. Hold it down for me, George. Hold it down.
I'm going to hold it down. In the meantime, I'll give you guys a couple shout-outs while you're here. Brian Drogo says, thank you guys. We can see New York amateur boxing. Yes, that's exactly what we're trying to do. Bring amateur boxing to you so you can see the future of tomorrow. We're very happy to be able to bring this to you. So thank you for joining us. Slide to Gaga, looking fresh, fellas. Thank you, man. Hey, we're trying, buddy. We're trying. We're trying to look fresh today. All right, our genius, Arce. All right, says true. What bout is Trudy? He wants to know what bout is Trudy.
George, I'm back.
Welcome back, Dave. Welcome back.
I'm back.
All
Got
right.
my pen. I'm feeling empowered. Because
Okay.
the pen is mightier than what, folks? What, folks? What is the pen mightier than? The sword. All right?
Got it. All right. Is Trudy fighting today? I don't think Trudy's
Trudy.
fighting.
What kind of name is that anyway?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
see no Trudy over here.
Trudy Lee at 125. I don't think Trudy's on.
I think we got a Rudy fighting. We got a Rudy?
I think Trudy might be tomorrow at the PAL, but we're not covering tomorrow, by the way, folks.
Yeah, I don't even know if tomorrow's still on.
All right.
It might be off because we're not covering it. All right, that's how important we are. All right, in the pug life, in the New York amateur world.
And one of our favorites, Sam Clear, you're always on. Thank you for joining us. Owen
That's Sam
Ortiz.
Clear. She likes to be called Clear.
Clear,
She
Clear.
pronounces it clear because
All
her
right.
thoughts are clear.
Yes.
Yes, as well as her mind.
Jacinte Miller, blue gloves, turn things around with that big left. Okay.
Yeah. Did he turn things around or did he keep him?
I think he was winning the whole fight.
Yeah, yeah. Did he have to turn it around? All right. That's a question. All right.
Okay, Kim.
Well, he kept it real with that big
Kim
left.
Marie,
Yeah.
thank you. I know Kim. Thank you for joining us.
Kim Marie. I heard of that girl. I heard she's from Florida or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. And Justine Stevens, are you all live on YouTube tonight? Yes, we are on YouTube tonight as well.
Yes.
If you don't have Facebook, you know somebody that wants to watch the
Right.
amateur boxing.
And
we are on both
by the
YouTube.
way, George, I've got breaking news.
Okay, go with it, David.
There's some underground identity theft going on. Like some of these people on Facebook are using other people's Facebook and throwing in all sorts of comments, misrepresenting the original Facebook owner. Yeah. So we don't know who we're talking to. I mean, you could see us. We can't see you. You might be using another name. We're gonna talk to you as if you were the same person anyway, because we're good like that.
Well, let's talk about the two people that are up in the ring right now. You have Kevin Reynoso with the red gloves just announced from John's Gym in the Bronx.
Right, we know Kelvin Reynoso.
Kelvin Reynoso, yep, and then you have Jose Feliciano from
And we know
Sweatbox.
Jose Feliciano too. We know both of these guys.
That's right.
And these are novice guys. And we've seen some good boxing from. All right, so Kelvin Reynoso is in the red tank top, red gloves, and if you want to go with who's in blue, Jose Feliciano is in blue trunks, blue gloves. All right, that's the extent of the red and blue. We can't get into headgears because it gets too confusing. The headgears are wrong.
All right, so Kelvin Reynoso comes out jabbing right away.
Okay,
throws an overhand right, missing.
I think I caught him a little bit with that.
He just grazed him.
Maybe
Just
glancing
grazed him.
blow.
Yeah, grazed him.
Yeah.
Didn't really connect. And Feliciano returning fire.
Right. Now, this is interesting. Jose Feliciano.
Feliciano staying right there and going blow for blow with Kelvin
Right.
Reynoso.
I'm thinking that we've seen Jose Feliciano before. He's the singer, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
He chopped up.
Right. He's
the
got
song
good
the last
form.
time he sang.
It doesn't look like he throws too hard, or he's very relaxed right now. But his form is beautiful. Beautiful stance. You know, understands distance, George. This guy really understands how to negotiate distance.
I think the last time we saw him was in Gleason's gym, and I think he took an L for that one. And we called it the other way, and I think the judges saw it that way because I was talking to a friend of his that said, yeah, you guys called my guy, Jose Feliciano, just right before this evening started. They told me, yeah, you guys were singing and chopping up.
Was that wasn't in this tournament? That was before the tournament?
Yeah, maybe that was before. That was tonight, but no, that was somebody else. Maybe it was somebody else.
It had to be. If he fought in this tournament and he's still there, he definitely won.
All right, Feliciano coming with a body shot and then an overhand right. And nice left to the body by Kelvin.
Right. And Kelvin, I tell you what, for novices, these guys look like they could box. More than a little.
Yeah, and again, these guys are 132 pounds.
Right.
and Kelvin on the outside. I'm sorry, Kevin on the inside. Jose Feliciano on the outside with the blue.
Right.
Gets popped with a left. And
But
with a
he comes
three-punch
back.
combination of his own.
I counted about 5. The 3 punches and then a couple more right after. Jose Feliciano, he's very, very poised and calm.
Good ring generalship. I mean, when he's moving around.
Absolutely.
Moves very well. Moves kind of like he's got more experience than we're seeing on paper.
Right. On paper, he's a novice.
Yeah, on paper.
In the ring, as far as he moves, I'll tell you the only thing that's novice is that I think he's got to build up a little more punching power and some snap to his punches. Right now, they're nice and relaxed, which is good, but they also are very ineffective when they hit, although they do score points.
Right. Let's get to some of these things on Facebook right now.
What do we got?
Carrington says he was supposed to fight in this tournament. Unfortunately, there was no opponents left in my weight class.
Oh, my gosh. Everybody ducked you. They're ducking you. Bruce, get an AKA and keep changing it for every tournament so they won't know you're in. All right? That's what you got to do. All right? And then plus, if you got a couple different driver's licenses, it helps, you know. It's just like, hey, didn't I see you last week? No, that was my cousin.
We look alike.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
First cousins. All right, second round.
Like if you have a bad blind date, you could try it again, like come out with a different identity and ID yourself to that blind date.
And Kevin Reynoso with the red if you're just tuning in, and Jose Feliciano in the blue.
Right, and Kevin Reynoso looks more novice, although like a good one, and he throws hard.
Connecting right to the body, then goes right up to the top.
He's letting his left hook go.
And looks like
he dropped him.
It's a standing 8 count.
I think he tripped him. Did he look like he tripped him?
It looked more like a trip to me than he did like if he dropped him.
Look at Kelvin Reynoso. He's doing the dance of joy.
Well, you know what? The thing about Kelvin is that he is the stronger punching power.
Right, absolutely.
But Jose hanging on there just momentarily. Pulls back. And now it looks like Kelvin is swinging with those overhand
He got a little too excited. He's got to be careful
because I think it was just a trip.
Yeah, you know what? He hit him and he definitely dropped him. But I think Jose was tripping over his leg.
From our vantage point, it looks like Jose is clear. He doesn't look at all like he's hurt. Right. He's hurt. Yeah, and he gets popped in the ribs there for.
Yeah. But I tell you what, Kelvin just throws some nasty hooks to the body and to the head.
And the thing, Jose Feliciano just hit with a 2-punch combination, but then kind of pushes him back.
Right.
Trying to work on the inside is.
And I tell you what, when Jose punches, even though they're in the heart, they're clearly scoring punches. And in the amateurs, that counts a lot.
They're clean punches.
Right. I mean, he hits them. Kelvin Reynoso eats them like they're Pop-Tart snacks. What do you snack on, George?
Not much, man.
You snack on right or left? We got right or left snacks for free up there.
All right, looks like Kelvin is stalking Jose here.
What was that? See, I thought he landed a good clean punch.
He did. I don't know. The referee
Jeff says
else.
no.
And Jose Feliciano on the ropes right now.
Wow,
and he
does. With like about a 6-7 punch combination.
He did pretty good, in my opinion. Yeah. So all right. So
I don't even know if he lost that round. He definitely landed a lot of punches, but
explain that because in the novice division, if you get knocked down,
right, we're talking to amateurs. That's only counts as one punch, right? It only counts as one punch,
right? It's not like you're standing in your pros where they take away 2 points.
Right, it's not a 10-8 round because you knocked the guy down. It's 1 point, one clear point,
right?
Uno clear point.
All right, let's keep going with this clear. Team Yaya, TJ says we're looking good. Thank you very much. We're trying.
Thank you.
Are
we Yaya? Are we Team Yaya? Are you Ya and I'm Ya?
I think yin and yang. Yaya. Yin and yang.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. All right, so Jason Castillon, Sweatbox in Brooklyn. I'll tell you what, Jason, it's a sweatbox right here.
Right. It's a sweatbox in this godforsaken dungeon where I think they turned on the heat. All right. They're obviously saving rent and air conditioning and crap like that. They don't care about the pug life.
All right. Okay, round 3. And Feliciano.
Okay. Well, I think I got it 1-1. 1-1? Maybe 1-1. I don't know. I mean, I just gave Kelvin the last round because of the knockdown and a few clear punches, but I don't even know if he won that round. But I'm going to call it 1-1. What are you going to call it, George?
I call it 2-zip Kevin Reynoso. Kevin Reynoso being the aggressor right now puts Feliciano on the ropes. Feliciano slips right out.
Oh, Feliciano was doing a little switch hand right there.
Did you see that? I saw that. I was just about to mention that.
He said, I'll hit you with some right jabs, Mr. Kelvin.
Yeah. Kelvin now trying to work right off the ropes, and he does.
And here's another question. Will the judges count the body punches? Because Kelvin Reynoso is landing some real good body punches, but sometimes in the amateurs, you don't get the point for it, you know?
I'll tell you one thing. He's connecting here with a 5-punch combination. Continues again.
I think it's a 50-pound punch combination that started from the bell from round 3.
And a quick warning from the ref.
About slapping again?
Headbutt.
Headbutt? What's a headbutt between a couple of amateurs? The headgear's there.
Did you see that move right on Kelvin?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Feliciano, I think he was doing better as a righty. This switch hitting doesn't seem to be doing him well. He keeps getting hit with right hands. I don't think he wants to get hit with Kelvin Reynoso's left hook anymore. Maybe that's why he's
scoring to the body and then going up on top and goes back on the inside. Again with a shuffle. A barrage of punches coming from Kelvin. And trying to answer is Feliciano. But he's hitting Kelvin with like pillows.
Yeah, you know what it is?
It's a pillow fight.
Right, you could definitely score, but you're not going to keep the guy off you. And Kelvin Reynoso is a hard-hitting animal.
And just at the end of the bell, Kelvin Reynoso finishes strong, and Jose Feliciano tried to come back and score some points, but he did all right. It's just I don't think he pulled it off on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you. I think I gave Kelvin Reynoso 2 out of 3 rounds there. Although Jose Feliciano did show some excellent boxing skills.
Let me go right back to this real quick. I'm sorry if I missed you guys. I'm sorry. We're trying to keep up with the boxing and also shout you guys out.
If we miss you, try again. All right? All you got to do is type a couple times.
Marvin Valle is watching. Marvin, you should be fighting, man.
Marvin, are you starving?
All right, let's see who else is here. Will Henley, great suits, guys. Thank you, man. Will
Haney.
Okay, look. We actually called each other.
Will?
No, you and I.
Oh, okay. We call, and what do we say? We talk a lot, George.
We do talk a lot.
I forget half the things I say to you.
I think this is why we do what we do.
Yeah,
we talk a lot.
Sometimes I read his thoughts.
Hey, stop agreeing. I see you out there. I know who you are. All right, so
what were you saying? You were saying something about Will Haney, and we call each other.
Oh, yeah, Will Haney, he says we look good. I said, yeah, we talk a lot, and Dave told me dress with something in blue, so I did.
I said, yeah. We want to go as kind of like blue twins today. You know what I'm saying? Like a little, like in the same theme.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, who else is here? Sammy Sancelli, my buddy. Thank you for watching.
Sancelli.
How to find it on YouTube? Justin Steven wants to know. Pug Life Chronicles. Pug Life Chronicles.
Yeah, I was having trouble finding it on YouTube to myself. I was looking at it. You know what? We had a couple of YouTube channels, and we had to take it down over the years. We are having trouble finding it. Can we find this thing?
Yeah,
let me see if I can find it. I don't see it live on here myself, George. You look on your phone. We're gonna look on our phones. We're gonna
just go real quick.
All right, let's see for the announcement. Kelvin Reynoso. All right. And that was close. That was good.
Kelvin Reynoso pulls off the win here.
Yeah, Kelvin is I'll tell you what, Kelvin is an interesting fighter. He looks like he's on the cusp of turning into an open fighter. He's very interesting. He gets himself in the right position to throw hard punches. So, he's only going to get better.
I'm going to do something. I'm going to see if I can put up the link for YouTube on Facebook and see if you guys can copy it and send it to whoever you guys.
Hey, that's a good idea, George.
I'm going to try that. I'm not going to say it's going to work.
Let's see if you can find us.
I got to see if I can find it. Yeah,
we're going to look for it. We're going to look for ourselves on YouTube and then try to put it out as a link because YouTube actually has the better broadcast, right? We can come over 1080 in YouTube. I believe.
We can come with a little bit better of a sound quality and
yeah. YouTube is a little bit more in tune with video, so we want to do that. Facebook is mostly for trolling. We know there's a lot of you trolls out there. Stop doing that. Stop stalking people. Stop pretending you're other people, talking on it, getting people confused out there. Right? Stop trolling on Facebook. Okay.
Yeah, stop trolling.
Stop trolling. Okay. You got something. You got something not nice to say. Say it in your own name.
All right, go with the guys that are coming in right now.
All right, it looks like 2-1. All right, novice. We got big boys. All right, in the red corner we got Thomas Boatswain out of South Box, red and black.
And we've seen Boatswain before.
Yeah,
big guy. Boatswain is.
We got Bronx boys. All right. In the blue corner, we got Earl Harris from John's Gym, all in black. All right, we're still looking for ourselves on Pug Life Chronicles on YouTube.
No, we have it. I just
it's in my mind right now, and I'm having a lapse in memory. So, but we will go over there. All right, so let's take a look. Let's call Earl Harris the Punisher because he's got that Punisher T-shirt on, which is looking quite awesome, I might say. And Thomas Boatswain in the red. And Earl Harris. Oh, we've seen Earl Harris out of John's Gym.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. What do we call him last time? The Beehive, right? He throws like a zillion punches.
Yes.
And he's an arm slapping type of guy. And there he goes. He's slapping away. And Boatswain is grabbing and then letting go and pushing. All right. You know what we got here, George? We got an inside fight. We got a territorial dispute going on. Inside fight. Who's going to find their comfort zone and let their punches go?
I love it.
All right. Inside fight is. We call this. Here we go again. There's the territorial dispute. Who's going to get their arms free, get comfortable, and land their punches when they're both on the inside? And Boatswain got in a good right hand and then held on. And Earl Harris does the Beehive. Like a swarm of angry bees. He's flapping those arms. I've seen Penguin. That's the Penguin fight. Yeah, I saw it in one of these Discovery channels on YouTube. The Penguin gets fighting with the other Penguin. Wow! And look at this. And Boatswain is trying to beat Earl Harris at his own game. Boatswain is pushing inside, and this fight is ugly, folks.
Yeah, this is
ugly. This
is going to be, like you said,
right.
An inside fight right now, and it looks like Boatswain
a territorial dispute,
punching away, holding
Harris, pushing, elbowing, headbutting,
shoving Harris, and I think the referee's got to step in and try to get some control of this fight.
Just disgusting, but you know what it is? You know what? It's disgusting boxing, but it's a great fight, and these guys are fighting. And sometimes you got to fight your way out of the alley, George. You're in the novices. There's a lot of dark alleys. You don't know what you're fighting out there. You might not fight a boxer. You might find, like the Punisher, man. You got to fight your way out of the alley.
Okay, so
dark alley at that.
All right, well, Dave, I've been letting you commentate more because I am actually trying to get this for you guys.
Okay.
And put up the
George, do that technical work for us.
Yeah,
baby.
man.
Do that technical work.
My usual team is not
He's
here.
He's technician.
I got to do it all.
He wears those glasses for a reason because he's very smart. Everybody knows that as soon as you put on glasses, your IQ goes up by 10, 15 points.
Oh, really?
First of all, you could see all those years you've been reading wrong. You either got to move your seat closer to the board or put on glasses. Your IQ will go up. It's a fact. It's a fact. I've been fighting the fact. I'm not going to put up glasses. My IQ is high enough. I got ring IQ, okay? That's all I need. That's all I need to go through this life.
All right, so I put up the...
You put up the link?
Yeah, I'm going to put it up on the page as well.
All right.
But
there
keep
you go.
calling it.
And Boatswain lands a right hand off the bat. And he caught Earl Harris. Earl Harris, the Punisher, the Beehive, was ready to engage in like a slap fest. And Boatswain, instead of coming in, threw his right hand. And Boatswain is getting his kidneys beat on like a drum right now. by Earl Harris, who doesn't know what to do, getting warned by the referee for hitting in the back. But I don't blame Earl Harris. I'd hit you in the back, too. As a matter of fact, I'd kick you in your own knee if you held me like that. I'd bite you. I'd do the Mike Tyson to the Holyfield.
Oh!
And both
connects with a right.
Definitely. And the referee calls it off right away. And Boatswain connected with
a vicious right knocks down Harris.
Oh, my God. And Boatswain, give Boatswain credit here, because Boatswain definitely fooled Earl Harris. Earl Harris was ready to come in and get engaged in this chest-to-chest combat. And just before they engaged, Boatswain landed a quick, sharp, short right hand. He knew what he was going to do. I call Boatswain a strategist right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a vicious knockout.
Right.
On Boatswain Park from South Box Boxing Club. These are 201-pound
And I take
fighters.
it back. I am not going to call Boatswain an ugly, disgusting boxer, but a smart strategist. All right? He's devious. He's a deceptionist. All right? Boatswain just basically got in a quick right hand as Earl Harris was ready to come in on clinch. And let's talk to John's gym right now. Earl Harris has a lot of energy, a lot of strength, and he's obviously somebody who could box if taught. Let's teach him how to box. He's got to throw straight punches. He's got to stop going in all the time, and he's got to use that good stature and height. He can't keep coming in to the inside fighting chest to chest. You are not going to win fights like that, Earl Harris. And Earl Harris, I see that he's a legitimate boxing potential.
And we're on a little bit of a delay on YouTube, so we're going to watch the replay here. I'm sorry that we are not able to do the replay. We just missed that. Again, I'm doing all hats here, so we can watch here.
Right.
And I just want to...
He's got... George, my partner, George Zayas, has a lot of hats on, and his most is the invisible hat. So if you don't see the hat, it's invisible, all right? The invisible hat is replaced by this headphone earpiece hat. A lot of hats he's wearing right here.
Yeah,
he's the technician.
I got a lot of things going on. Oh, by the way, and I'm going to attempt tonight that you guys can call us live.
Oh, please, George, don't do that, George.
Don't do it.
That didn't work out well last time.
It'll work.
All right, no, these guys.
It'll work.
These guys that called, they had their Facebook on loud. They were screaming. Oh, there it goes. Whoa! Please don't do it, George. George, don't do it. Don't do it. You heard what happened. Listen to your partner. Listen to advice.
All right.
Forget. Please, no calls. They call him Boatswain, and he brings the pain. All right, so Earl Harris looked okay. Earl Harris, let's get you back into John's gym. Get with your trainer. Learn some straight punches. Learn how to jab. All right, this wild beehive, chest to chest, face to face techniques is not working for you. Let's get to good boxing. All right, commercial, George?
Yeah, quick commercial break.
All right, let's look.
Ticket.com. It's the easiest way to create, sell, and buy tickets for any event.
All right, George, what did we just talk about right now? Blue Line Ticket?
Yeah, Blue Line Ticket.
All right, tell us about it, George. What's the story with that?
Basically, Blue Line Ticket, the way it works is that you can create your own ticket customized for whatever your event that you're having, and then you can actually sell, and then you can use your device to scan, so you'll have people scanning the tickets.
So what kind of tickets are we selling, George?
They are, right now, they are electronic tickets. You don't have to produce.
So they're digital?
Digital tickets.
Any paper?
No paper whatsoever.
All right, so like, say you live in the Bronx, I live in Brooklyn, right? I need to get you a ticket.
You can either mail it, UPS, right? Right now, currently.
I can FedEx it to you in a day, George.
In a day. But like instantaneously, how do you do that? Blue Line Ticket.
BlueLineTicket.com.
BlueLineTicket.com.
So
that's one of our sponsors here.
Get on that. If you're a promoter, that might be what you need. George, I hear some music, man. It's funky in here.
Yeah, some old school music.
Uh-oh, and the boxers are like dancing to it. They're not warming up, George. They're dancing. Look at him. He's doing like almost electric slide over there.
The water bottle was in the camera view. I saw the bottle in the camera.
George, you're giving instructions to our camera crew. What are you telling them, George? What are you telling them?
All right, basically he had a bottle of water in the camera view so you couldn't see the ring. It was a bottle of water.
All right. Listen, this is how it is over here. We keep it real. Bottled waters, we're drinking in your face, right? We don't care. We're gurgling. If somebody says something funny, we spit up the water right all over the controls. We don't care.
No, we don't.
We don't care.
Stop it.
We don't care. We keep it real.
Well, we're going to keep it real right now. This is the fourth bout of the evening. This is Lennox Roberts in the red with the red gloves.
What weight division are we at?
We are in a 201-pound heavyweight division.
Right.
And that's Lennox Roberts from Gleason's Gym. And then you have Cohen Jones from Revolution Fitness.
This Kawan. I think it's Kawan. All
right, so
I'm going to call him Kawan. I like that.
I like Kawan.
You like Cohen?
Kawan, Co2, Co3,
Cowan?
Co4.
Cowan? How about Cowan?
Cowan's good too.
All right.
Sounds good to me. All right, so we're waiting. Not sure. I think they're trying to get the officials in the right spots before we go into the next bout.
Yeah, why not?
All right, round one.
Cowan Jones is in the gray out of the blue corner.
And Lennox Roberts
is wearing the leopard shorts.
I don't know if I would wear leopard shorts, but hey, he better learn how. He better fight. He better be a good fighter if you're wearing leopard shorts.
Wow, but he looks good. Lennox Roberts is a lefty, and he's fighting on his back foot, George. He seems real slick, real sharp. If you're going to wear leopard shorts, you got to be sharp.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to have some footwork. You got to be able to dance. Like if I'm going to a club, I'm just going to, just hang out with Lennox Roberts. I know he can move.
Yes, he can. He's slipping some of those punches, some of those jabs thrown by Cowan Jones.
All right, we got the lefty-righty conundrum going on. And here it is. At least Cowan Jones is throwing some jabs. All right, so Lennox Roberts is just very comfortable. He's like sashaying around the ring. But he's not quite hitting Cowan with his jabs. He's sashaying. He looks smooth. Oh, he got hit with the jab himself.
Gets caught with a right to the body.
He's flicking his jab.
Now Cowan gets caught.
I tell you what, I like the way Lennox punches. He's just so relaxed. He's so relaxed.
Yes, he is. And staying on the outside and staying just out the reach of Cowan Jones. Jones trying to go to the body. Lennox throws a left and misses, but then gets caught by Cowan.
Yeah, but he got caught on the shoulder. I don't think that.
And he catches Lennox with a Cowan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Lennox catches Cowan. You got it.
The jab, straight jab to the face, and now.
Wow. I tell you what, this Lennox Roberts is fun to watch. He's really smooth. He's
got good movement for a big guy. Yeah, this is definitely. I don't know about being novice because this guy's.
He moves well, doesn't he?
Very well.
He moves like a pro. I'm gonna call it how it is. This guy probably has professional fights in another name, in another state, or another country.
And you know what,
Let's get USA Boxing to check this out. There's got to be an investigation. This guy Lennox Roberts is too smooth.
And you know what, Dave? A lot of the folks, you're being treated this evening to watching these amateur boxers.
Right.
And we said earlier in the program, if you're just tuning in, just a week ago, just this past week.
About a week ago, a little over a week, right?
Right. 3 of the boxers that you've seen and we've highlighted here on Pug Life Chronicles have been picked up, become pro, and they got picked up by one of the best promoters right now, one of the youngest promoters, hot promoter right now, and that's Eddie Hearns.
Eddie Hearns. So we got Nikita Alberby from he's a middleweight,
right?
We got Rashad Mate. He's a welterweight, probably going to be light welterweight in the pros, and Nikosi Solomon, a super heavyweight, and they all got picked up. Alex Vargas has turned pro too, and he's from Bumbleboo Boxing out in Bumbleboo, Long Island.
He's from Fitness Finest Center in Long Island.
Right. Is it Finest Fitness?
Connected with.
I'm sorry.
Stop it. Phone. Finest Fitness Center. Sorry about that, folks. That was the replay. Like I said, I'm wearing many hats here.
Right.
All right, so Lennox Roberts out of Gleason's gym with the red gloves and the tiger prints. Seems very, very experienced. Doesn't seem like he's a novice.
No, and he's just so relaxed, even with punches coming at him.
And doing the right thing, holding on right now to Cowan Jones.
Well, he's getting warned for it because it's the right thing to save your face, but it's not the right thing for boxing. You can't get a point taken away from it.
And Jones trying to work the body with that jab, that left jab to the body.
And Cowan Jones seems at a little bit of a quandary at the lefty-righty conundrum. He doesn't know how to get in. He's kind of pawing with his left jab. But you know what? If you're pawing with your left jab, the only thing you could throw is a hard right hand. And a guy like Lennox Roberts sees that right hand coming from a mile away. You have to hide it. You have to throw jabs. I really dislike the fact that especially orthodox fighters, your standard righties, refuse to throw jabs at a lefty. You have to throw jabs.
And, that's been the common theme every time we're around. We see a lot of these young boxers not using their jabs. And you know what? We keep saying it. Every good thing comes out of that jab.
Yeah. Good things come out of jabs, George.
You got to jab. You got to be one. That's the first thing you should do fundamentally is learn how to throw a really good jab.
Right.
And you see you see a straight left there by Lennox catching Jones.
Right.
Jones not really looking a little orthodox right there, looking like a novice fighter.
Right.
In that movement in the right before the bell.
And Lennox Robert is just so comfortable. We got any shout-outs, George?
Let's go back to shout-outs.
We're going back on Facebook? Or?
Oh, yeah, we're on Facebook.
All right.
We're on Facebook.
We're on YouTube?
All right, Donna Reed says, hey. Hey, Donna. Hey,
Donna.
to you.
Read.
Let me see who else.
Because reading is fundamental. All right? I hope you did good like your parents taught you.
All right, Donna Reed says, we are funny. You guys funny. No, he's funny.
You guys funny. Apparently Donna doesn't read too well. Verbs are our friends. You guys are funny. Okay? Are.
Dude,
verbs are our friends.
Stop it.
All right?
Stop it. This is Facebook.
Right?
People are
you
trying
didn't
to
know.
They're trying to watch the fight.
I know my English, all right?
Oh, gosh.
All right? State of being verbs. Are, is.
Okay, this is not an English class. This is boxing.
All right.
We're going to go to Malcolm Mans.
How you doing?
Malcolm says he spars with Lennox twice a week.
All right. Malcolm, how good is it having a lefty? I bet you Lennox could turn righty anytime he wants. Because Lennox looks so relaxed.
And Jones in the blue with the blue gloves. So actually with the gray tank top, but with the blue gloves.
All right. So let's point something out to our listeners out there. All right. When we say Lennox Roberts is on his back foot, look at his body weight. Look at the way he stands in his stance. Right now they're clinching. Look at the way he stands. And look at where his head positioning is. His head positioning is like almost a full foot back because of the way he stands. He keeps his weight on his back foot, and that gives him a lot of reaction time. Conversely, Cowan Jones, who is learning a lesson right now, probably losing a fight, but learning a good lesson. Cowan Jones is on his front foot. His body weight's on his front foot, and his head is there to be hit.
And I tell you, Jones coming in, dashing right in, but you know what, just out of balance.
Right, because he's on his front foot, but he's got the right idea. If you're on your front foot, you got to kind of sell out and get inside on an inside fight, and that's the way you're gonna win. You got to make a quick move and get inside. If Cowan Jones makes a quick move and fight inside, right now he's just charging, and Lennox Jones is Lennox Roberts. I've seen that before. Nice and loose. Look how Roberts is like on his
very,
back
very
foot.
Comfortable. Lennox does. Jones coming in with a charging in with that right.
But Lennox can see because he gives himself like an extra foot of reaction time.
And Lennox with that that sweeping left.
Oh, Cowan Jones made an adjustment. He got through with a couple of right hands. He knew that Lennox was going to dip to Lennox's left side. And there you go. And Cowan Jones finally scored with that big right hand. Bounced Lennox Jones right off the ropes.
Trying to come in with an uppercut missing.
Right. But this is why you learn. I mean, Cowan Jones probably lost this fight, but he definitely learned a lot. And this is what these tournaments are about, especially for novice fighters. Great fight. Great effort by Cowan Jones in what's probably a losing battle, but a great effort by Cowan Jones.
That's right. All right. So I'm going to step away momentarily. I got to fix one of the camera angles.
All right.
So, Dave, hold it down.
I'll hold it down.
Dave's going to hold it down.
Let me do some shout-outs over here.
Yeah, do some shout-outs, Dave.
All right, Chris Miller. What's up, boys? Good works. Chris Melilo. Chris Melilo. Thank you. Thank you for saying good work. I don't know if you can say good work anymore because I just butchered your name, Melilo. All right. Joe Banger. What bout? Are you saying what bout or what about? Or are you asking what bout? Well, that was number 4. Lennox Roberts from Gleason's and 201 Novice and versus Cowan Jones. Lennox Roberts got the leopard shorts on out of the red corner. Cowan Jones from Revolution Fitness. He's got the gray on. And I tell you what, Cowan Jones, you see him dancing? You see the moves he got? This guy is going to turn into a good fighter. Anybody who can move like this, you could bring that to the ring. Let me tell you something. It is good to dance, all right? Remember, Lomachenko's father got him to dance, all right?
All right.
I was doing shout-outs, George. I got stuck on Joe Banger or something like that.
Okay.
Joe Banger. It's my man, yo.
Let's go.
Banger.
Let's go up to the ring with the unanimous decision.
All right.
In the 201 senior male novice division, heading to the finals next week at PugLife's boxing out of the blue corner.
What? All right.
Wow.
I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there.
I did not see that at all.
What did we see? He landed one punch.
Wow.
And the crowd is booing. At least one person in the crowd is booing. I think I'm going to join them. Boo.
I don't know what happened there.
I didn't get that at all. I did not get that.
I'm not sure what happened there, but
what exactly happened?
Cowan won. I think they might have scored this the wrong way. We got a ref right next to us. Was he?
A judge. I'm sorry. We can't interview him. We can't question him about the fight.
I was going to say, we should try to take a little peek at his scorecard because, man, that was bad.
No, he handed it into the ref.
I know. I'm just joking.
All right. I don't know what happened there. That was a bad decision. Are we influencing the fans? I mean, are we influencing by our commentary? I hope not.
I doubt that highly.
I mean, what did the fans say? What did they say? Dwight Hummington Sr. says, "Hey, Dave Steve." He knows my name. Thank you, Dwight. I know your name, too.
And Ryan O'Leary, back in business with the boys. Happy to hear you guys are back. Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Ryan. Ryan coaching.
All right. It looks like I don't know if we might have lost a little bit of the streaming. So it might have frozen up a little bit. So,
all right. Sorry about that. We are in the dungeon, and it is hot.
Malcolm Men says that's BS. And you know what?
Okay.
We got to agree with you. That is kind of BS.
But Malcolm isn't he his training partner?
Yeah.
All right.
He said Lennox should have won. In our opinion, Lennox should have won.
Yeah, but he trains with Lennox, so he's biased. I don't think we're biased, though.
No, we're not.
All right, Joe Banger says, what a robbery. Okay.
Hey, there goes Alex Vargas. Alex Vargas is watching. And Alex, we've been mentioning you, brother.
Alex Vargas, turning pro.
Yes.
Turning pro. Way to go, Alex. All right, let us know what your fight record as soon as it comes up. Yes. I saw Felipe Gomez saying something. Yeah, what is he saying? What is he saying?
What's up, Dave? Long time no speak, guys.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Or does that mean?
That means he hasn't spoken to you in a while.
All right, Felipe, learn some English, all right? I don't understand your commenting. It's very confusing. Nobody says no speak.
All right, Malcolm Mann says it was a robbery. And then Chris Miliano says terrible scoring. Yeah, I got to agree.
We agree.
I agree. We got to.
I don't know how that happened.
And he says it's a Broadway robbery.
Broadway, yeah, we're right near Broadway.
Yeah, that's right. Right down the block, one block over.
We're like near some steam pipes or something because it's hot in here. It measures out at 110 degrees.
It's boiling in here.
Get us some agua.
I thought John's gym was bad, but this is worse.
Yeah, this is horrible. John's gym. All right. Who do we got coming in? This guy looks very familiar. Christian Ontario and Brandon Idrogo from old school, man.
No,
he's old school.
Is that Crowder? I see Crowder in there.
I thought I saw Crowder. Oh, it is Crowder.
Yeah, Dominic Crowder. Yeah.
All right, it's hard. There's so many fights. We got 15 fights today, folks. 15.
Yeah, this is going to be, this is number 5. This is number
All
5, right?
1, 2, 3 pounds. 1, 2, 3 pounds. Not 1, 2, 3, let's go. 1, 2, 3 pounds.
You know what? And I got to agree with Anthony. He says don't leave it to the judges. You need straight knockouts, and that's true.
Yeah, but you know, if you the problem with that is if you try for a knockout, then you're not boxing. You know, the knockout's got to come by itself. Every you know, so it's like, what do? You basically got to beat the guy up. You got to punch him way more times than he punches you. That's absolutely the case.
Yes.
Right? This is boxing. This is the hit, don't get hit game. All right?
And
it's the peekaboo, I hit you, you didn't hit me.
Ryan Drogo says Ellenville in the house. Thank you. Shout out where you're from. Let us know where you're watching.
Yeah, where you guys are. And if you're representing gyms, put your gyms up, all right? Put your gyms up. Put your addresses up.
Yeah, get some a little free shout out.
Get some free advertising, all right? Put your hours up, all right? Put your phone number up.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Why not? 1-800-BOX-A-LOT.
Box a lot. Okay.
Okay.
I like that.
So, all right. So, we got Barad Tax. All right. And he's going to try to be a tax collector today. And he's got Dominique Crowder. Now, Dominique Crowder, we've seen in the Ringmasters tournament. And he's basically tall, long, lean. Is he 6 foot, George? He looks like he's over 6 foot.
Big. Crowder, yeah, he looks like he's a big guy.
He's just tall, long, lean,
lanky.
And Cassie O'Connor is scolding him beforehand. I wonder why. I wonder if she knows something's going to happen. Cassie O'Connor, the referee, is one scolding lady.
So this is Broadwood Tax. That's his last name.
Broadwood Tax. So and we got the height disparity syndrome going on. Well, and you're going to see Dominic Crowder try to stay on the outside, shoot, and you're going to see the tax man try to dipsy-do and get his way inside, and he does.
Scores with a right to the body of Crowder right away, and Crowder's trying to hang on there, and trying to jab, pushing his way through is Tax.
And the tax man is trying to collect right now. Yeah, right. So he can't use the same move all the time, though. Crowder will pick that up. He's trying to do a dipsy-do and a Russian. That's good left hooks by the tax man.
The tax man tried to come in with an uppercut as well, but working the body, goes up on top now with a left to the head of Crowder.
And Crowder
trying his own uppercut.
And why not? You got the tax man bending over in front of you. Why not try an uppercut? And that's what the tax man has to do. He has to dip side to side and punch off those dips. If that's the way he decides to fight Crowder. You got the height disparity syndrome going on right in front of you.
And again, Crowder trying to come in with a uppercut, missing, just glancing.
Yeah, but he's scoring with his lefts, right,
and now
punches.
Working the body is Crowder.
Crowder is very, very slick.
Crowder with a modified uppercut punches the tax man. Gets a warning.
Cassie warns him for window washing right there. All right? Just like we don't like window washers like when they come into our car, George. Cassie doesn't like it in the ring. No window washing. All right, there we go. The tax man tried something else. He tried to come in with the double jab, and he did come in. He get inside, but he did not let his hands go when he got inside.
And the tax man collecting with the
left hook.
Yeah.
I'm liking this. The tax man. This is the first time I've seen Dominic Crowder get hit a couple of times.
Yeah, in this manner. Yeah, but Crowder's working harder than I've seen him work before.
Right, and he's throwing some nice punches. He's actually putting a little bit more weight on his punches.
And smiling Crowder is.
Why wouldn't he? And he's switch hitting now. He went to lefty for a little while. I tell you what, Crowder is a worker. He tries all kinds of things, body shots, different angle punches. I'd like to see Crowder give a little bit more angles, though. He's right in front. And when I say give angles, that means get an angle and then throw. He just did it right there. You saw it. He stepped to the left, led with the right, and came back with the hook. Dominic Crowder did a nice angle.
Let me ask you a question. You think that Crowder might be too much for the tax man?
You know what? I tell you what. I think the tax man could handle these punches. but I don't know about the multitude of punches. Taxman, you got to make up your mind. You got to do your dipsy doos, go from one side to the other, and come in there hard.
And that's Broadword Tax. That's his name. At least that's the way he is on paper. From
Broadward.
EQ Boxing Club.
And that's Eastern Queens.
Eastern Queens, yeah.
Not equestrian. Remember when you got that wrong last week, George?
I didn't get that wrong. That was you.
George thought it equestrian. George thought it was a horse club. I was riding something. They were riding something. They were. Hey, listen. It's a horse and buggy. It's a horse and buggy. We don't go that way. All right.
All right.
It's a clean show.
Yes.
The Equestrian Boxing Club. They came in on a horse and buggy.
I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah.
There's another way, a street way, when you're riding something.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. All right. So that's Broadword Tax, and then that's 123 pounds of Dominique Crowder.
Right.
Dominique Crowder is a tall 123.
Right.
He's probably about 6 feet, 6'1".
He's fast. Maybe. He's got the leg work. He's got everything except it looks like punching power.
He has some punching power.
He's got some punching power. He definitely scores. That's the question.
All right, round number 2. Taxman trying to collect early to the body, missing with an overhand right, missing that one as well. Crowder just slipping out of that one.
Right.
Now
and I tell you what, it's hard to set up on Crowder because he's always moving. His feet do what you're supposed to do as a tall, thin boxer. Nice double left hook.
Right, double left hook, one to the body, then follows up with a nice right to the face, then an uppercut.
And Crowder is letting it go.
Crowder opening up here in the second round.
I think Crowder is upset that I called him a light hitter last week, and he's trying to erase that. And the Taxman, I tell you what, the Taxman has a good. His hook is a step-in left hook, almost a leaping left hook, and the Taxman has hit Crowder with it several times.
Taxman trying to collect taxes early in this round, in the second round.
He's getting taxed, though, the Taxman.
He's getting taxed, though.
He's getting taxed with some lefts and some rights, some uppercuts.
A nice right hook by the Taxman to Crowder.
Right.
Crowder just does brushes it off and keeps punching.
Right, and the Taxman and Crowder, what he did nice was he did
nice
a little roll back right hand.
Crowder.
Oh, there, and then he's got some angles.
Yeah, what Crowder, and some elbows too.
Right, why not? Why not? You hit him with everything else. It doesn't hurt him, obviously. There we go. And look at this. Dominique Crowder is really a real good boxer. This is boxing. This is amateur boxing at its finest, right here. Dominique Crowder is no joke.
Nice inside fighting there.
He's going to get one from some thing. And I tell you what, when he gets
one for what? I didn't see anything wrong.
For those elbows. Those elbows. Yeah, he keeps pointing his elbow, and his arms are so long that he actually is almost hitting with his elbow. Now right, Crowder's pulling out every trick in the book.
And Taxman holding him against the ropes.
And Taxman's got to work there. He's got to work.
You know, and we keep saying it. If you're going to work to get on the inside, you better do something. Again, Crowder pushing those elbows out there. Crowder gets punched with a right hook to the head.
Right, and Cassie O'Connor just stops the action when the Taxman lands his first meaningful punch in the round. Just broke up his momentum. Ooh, you see that little shuffle move by Crowder?
Yeah.
Really nice. He's got good footwork. I bet he's a good dancer, too. Dancing counts. People think, again, dancing don't count. All kinds of dancing counts. All right, the Taxman with a good right hand, a good left hook,
and Browder trying to work on the inside, but Crowder's just out of the reach and moving around. He has good ring movement, moving around the whole ring, Dave.
Yeah, he really does, and he just lets his punches fly.
He looks really relaxed right now in this second round. Gets caught with a right now by the Taxman. Hands are right of his own.
Wow.
And that is the end of the second round.
Right, and you know what? And it's a matter of the inside out. It's what I call negotiating the terrain. You know, you have to. If you're a shorter fighter, you got that height disparity syndrome going on. You got to learn how to negotiate that terrain. It's like going through barbed wire. You got jabs and right hands coming at you. They're from outside of your punching range. You got to negotiate the terrain, all right? You got to either follow back. You got to come in with double jabs. You got to make a move and rush in. You got to use some sort of deception. You got to tell the guy, hey, look, I think I see your brother over there, you know? And when he looks, just jump in or something. You gotta do something. You gotta make it look like something. All right, take dance lessons.
All right.
Take some salsa lessons.
So
right?
Before we
so you
continue,
could just sashay your way in there. You know what I'm saying?
Bruce Carrington says he might sign up next year.
Sign up for what?
Golden Gloves, he says. All right, so here we are.
I don't think there's the
Round
Golden
number
Gloves
3.
anymore. I don't think.
I don't know.
I think it's just the Ringmasters tournament.
Ringmasters tournament right now.
All right, I'm not sure what's happening with the Daily News.
Time will tell. All right, round number 3.
All right.
And again, trying to figure this out is the taxman, Broward Tax, trying to work on the inside.
Right.
And connected with a nice left hook there to Crowder. But Crowder, again, just takes it and keeps moving forward.
Right.
Scoring with a combination
and I tell you what, Crowder could stay on the outside all day and just pick you apart. You got to negotiate that terrain if you want to get in there.
And a nice two-punch combination by Crowder. Another one, another two-punch combination.
Right.
And
you know what? The taxman has to fire right back. Right? If you got a guy who's taller than you, you got to punch with him. A lot of times these guys will step forward and throw the punch, and that's when there you go. And the taxman did it right there. He threw punches with Crowder. All right, you got to try to block him. Eat him on your hands, block him with your hands, and then throw at the same time. Now, what Crowder is doing to answer that is now he's punching and then stepping. So now the taxman cannot punch with him because when he punches with him, he's not in front of him. That's the trick. See, right there, you have to punch with him. If you're the taxman, you want to negotiate that terrain. You have to punch with him right there. You cannot just punch boxes. You got to let your hands go when he.
Brow is shaking his head no, but you know what? He got caught out there. I don't know if it's out of disappointment or that it didn't hurt him.
Right.
But I'll tell you one thing: he's not punching like you said with Crowder.
Right.
Crowder just taking advantage in this third round, slipping out of the.
Look at Crowder. He's got all kinds of
slipping on
moves.
the punches of Browder Tax. Crowder was. He got lower than the punches that Tax threw.
Right.
That was interesting.
I think he's actually practicing, and if you're that good and you're that relaxed, that shows me something. That shows me that you're really working on all kinds of different things.
Left hook by Crowder.
Right. The only thing Crowder needs to do is work on some snap on his punches. You know, he's got to get his weight in. If you see sometimes he steps forward, but his body and his leg don't come forward at the same time. His punch and his leg don't come forward. They're just a little bit off, so he's not really getting his body weight into his punch. And when he gets that, he's going to be nasty. He's going to be a Tommy Hearns-like fighter or Mark Whelan type fighter.
Right.
And Mark Whelan is one of his trainers.
And if you look at Crowder, he actually looks a little bit like Mark Breland in that size, the size the way Mark Breland was when he was younger.
Yeah.
At least the way I remember Mark.
Yeah, Mark. They're both beanpoles. Let's face it. They're tall, they're thin, and they box like all heck.
And nice punch by Crowder. Nice right catches the taxman and ends with a nice left hook.
The taxman could not collect. All right. I'm afraid to qualify. Is that all the popcorn? I think we're in Popcorn's gym.
What's up, brother?
What's up, Popcorn? Say hello to the people, man. How are you?
Say hello to your fans there, man.
Wave at him. His hair is kind of popcornish. All right? Yo, you could start a trend. You could put like little popcorns and you could just put them all on it.
That's Orville Crooks.
Orville Crooks. He's a ringmaster. Yeah, He's the man.
Today, but August 3rd is the final, right?
When is the final? Next Friday. Is that the 3rd?
Next week.
August 3rd.
Too, man.
Yeah, PugLifeChronicles.
I'm fly. Thank you, brothers. Thank you. I'm here for you. All right.
What did he say? We were fly?
He said I'm fly.
Oh man.
I think he means like I'm dressed real sharp.
You're cool. You're sharp.
I'm cool. Yeah.
You're cool, Dave. You're cool. All right. So that was interesting. But I think Crowder took that one, Dave.
Right. And you know what? For the other boxers like the taxman, again we say this is a good learning lesson. This is a good learning lesson. You want to box the best. These are what these amateur tournaments are about. You want to box it where something's on the line, where there's a prize on the line, where there's advancement on the line. All right, who do we got?
We have a decision. The winner by unanimous decision, boxing out of the blue corner, Dominique Crowder.
Dominique Crowder. I'm gonna have a little nickname for him. I'd say Dominique Crowder, make us prouder. I see an Olympian over there. I see an Olympian. Is he going to be in the next Olympics?
I don't know, but I tell you what,
he
continues in the same way he boxed this evening. He's going to be doing very well.
Let me ask Pat Russo.
Can we get Pat to come in? Can we get Pat?
Do you know if he won the Nationals, Crowder? Did he win the Nationals, Crowder? He went to the Nationals. Crowder, I don't know. I don't think we could be prouder than to have Crowder fight for us.
Absolutely.
I mean, he is a legitimate force. He's a boxing force.
All right.
Once he learns how to get his weight into his punches and
couple
step
shout
into
outs.
Oh, shout him out, George.
Victor Medina, we
saw him fight, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure we saw him fight.
Or was that his trainer?
I think he might have fought, but this could be another Victor Medina. We're not sure. But
right,
yeah,
and
Victor
we're not
Medina,
sure if you're really Victor Medina.
No, because Victor Medina did fight it. We actually enjoyed him, and I think he might have lost. He's from Hartford.
Yeah, I think Victor Medina is the one I was talking about. He was fighting
Mike Tyson, the
Peekaboo style. Not so much Mike Tyson, but more Floyd Patterson.
Right.
Was it Jose Torres, right? Was it Jose Torres?
Jose Feliciano. The one that we saw earlier today?
No, Jose Torres.
Jose Torres. Right? Yes, Jose Torres, Puerto Rican
the other
boxer.
one that Gus D'Amato trained,
That's
right?
Correct.
Gus D'Amato trained two Peekaboo fighters, Jose Torres and Mike Tyson. And the other Peekaboo champion was Floyd Patterson, not trained by Gus D'Amato.
I'll tell you one thing. Victor Medina actually told me that his boxing trainer was trained at Gus D'Amato's gym.
And there you go.
He sent me a private message, and he told me, he's like, he was actually, trained in that style.
And we picked that Peekaboo stance up. We picked that Peekaboo up.
Oh, and there he is.
What did he say?
You know who that is. Where's our fight card? Is that our fight card? Yes.
Sorry. That was Patty Russo who took our fight card. Patty, stay away from our fight card.
All right, so that was Christian Otero from Southbox.
My man.
He came right up to the table.
Right.
He yelled something at us. I don't know what he yelled.
He yelled something. He doesn't realize we're wearing headphones and they act as earmuffs.
Yeah, we can't.
Right. And it's sweaty right now because it's hot AF. All right. I hear that's what the kids say nowadays. That when they text each other.
And then Brandon and
hot AF
from Manny's Old School is going to be fighting this evening.
Manny's Old School.
All right. So I see what some of the.
All right, and here's the confusion again. They both have red headgear on. All right, but at least Christian Otero is in all red and is in red corner.
No, Price Taylor did not fight yet. For those of you asking,
Price T is the last fight.
All right, let's go to the ring for the official announcement.
Christian Otero sounds like he's got a ruin section for him.
Yes, Christian from the Bronx. Christian Otero from Southbox. I'm sorry, from Southbox.
That's in the Bronx?
Yes, I know, yes.
Yeah, all right.
John Taylor, thank you for joining us here on Pug House.
Is that John Taylor from Wyoming?
Yes, that's Wyoming. Wyoming's in the house.
If only he had some friends that could join us. John Taylor, the Hermit.
By the way, share this link, everyone.
John Taylor.
Oh, God. There we go.
Share to the Buffalo
John
you
Taylor
live with.
had nothing to do with that, man. All right, round one. Christian Otero
with the Buffalo out there in Wyoming.
And Brandon Idrogo from Manny's Old School with the blue.
John Taylor with his pet Buffalo.
They both have red gear, so red headgear, so it's going to be a little confusing. But all red is Christian Otero.
Right.
And this weight class is 141. Nice scoring by Otero with a right.
And Brandon Idrogo is a good boxer. He's a good stand-up boxer. And Otero is not a joke. He's not afraid to come in with a jab and his right hand. Nice right hand by Christian Otero. All right, is Cassie going to break him?
Inside.
All right, here we go. Here comes the scolding. Cassie O'Connor with the scolding.
Well, if you're going to hold on, he's going to hit you.
Right.
Christian Otero will. And you know what?
If you're holding, Cassie O'Connor is scolding.
Yeah.
All right.
And a nice overhand right by Brandon Idrogo.
Right.
Connects to Christian. Christian comes back
with the lead right of his own,
right?
Right?
Yes, sir.
And Christian Otero and both Brandon and Drogo, they
and
both
a nice
have,
overhand right by Christian Otero. Working on the
these
inside while
guys
being
both
held.
have good stances, and they're both very quick.
Both very quick, and the thing about it is they're both holding, and there
right.
goes Otero trying to swing wildly with that uppercut
They
and
do
missing.
not know how to handle that the territorial dispute inside.
Brandon
right.
Drogo working on the outside.
Get inside. You got to get your punches going. You got to win that territorial dispute inside. All right.
Drogo scoring with a two-punch combination.
I don't know.
Sends Christian
back. Did he score or he just hit on the arm?
I think he hit him on the arms.
Yeah, huh? All right. I don't think he scored. He looked like he threw some hard punches, though.
Yeah, they're coming in with bad intentions, that's for sure.
Yeah, these two boys got some snap.
And you're going to have
punches.
to, because these guys are fast, and they're very strong, both of them
right.
are.
And they both don't know how to fight inside, you know?
Well,
that's it.
Christian Otero, nice breaks with, but connects with the
right.
two-punch combination on the break.
And kudos to Cassie O'Connor. Cassie O'Connor is not breaking them on inside because their both hands are free, and they got to learn how to punch inside. Kudos to Cassie O'Connor. She's a great referee. She's scolding if they're holding, but if their hands are free, she's going to let them be. That's pretty good.
Oh, and a nice three-punch combination does
by
Christian Otero.
Yeah.
Sending Drogo back.
Right, they're both pot shotters.
Nice shuffle by Brandon Otero to the body. Gets a warning to keep the punches up.
We don't want those low blows. They are not very friendly. All right, let's see if they'll let him fight. Cassie O'Connor says their hands are free. She'll let you be.
Nice overhand right connecting to
Handle
Brandon.
your own territorial disputes. Don't leave it to the ref. All right, they're both throwing some hard 1-2s.
You know, these guys are evenly matched. I like what I'm seeing so far.
Absolutely. They're almost like mirror images of each other in a way.
Absolute weight. They even look alike.
Yeah, they look alike.
The speed and some of the things that they're doing on the inside that I'm noticing, Dave, is when they're holding, they're punching. They're holding one arm, holding the opponent's arm, and then punching with the other. You're seeing that throughout. And both of them are actually doing the same thing.
Right.
So it's a little funny that they're doing that.
I'll tell you what, though. This in a tournament like this, you could see that these guys are used to fighting the way they used to fighting in the gym. They need to work on their inside game. All right, they got to handle that territorial dispute. All right,
that's the new
catchphrase for this week. It's territorial dispute on the inside.
So
all right,
there you go. That's the new.
Right, you gotta get your hands right.
You heard it.
Get your bounce
first
right.
here on Pug Life Chronicles.
You heard it first. All right, stop biting. Stop biting. All right,
territorial dispute.
Right on the inside.
On the
inside, you got to get inside. You got to handle that. All right. If you don't know how to fight on the inside, you got half a game.
You could only hear this on Pug Life Chronicles.
All right.
Round number 2. Christian Otero in the red. This is 141 pounds, and Brandon Drogo with the blue gloves.
And I'm noticing something with Brandon Drogo. He seems a touch hesitant. I'm not sure if it's me. Yeah. Look at his jab. He's a little bit hesitant with his jab.
Well, when he came in, he just got popped right there, and he gets popped again with the left jab.
Christian Otero is winning the pot shot game. And Christian Otero threw a couple of punches.
One of them happened to be low and gets again.
Yeah, it was close. To me, Brandon Drogo looks like he's sagging. Those shorts look low. He's sagging, George. He's sagging. I'm telling you. They're below his belly button. For those of you who don't know what sagging is, that's when you wear your pants like
nice
below your ass. They call that sagging. All right.
Nice hook to the body by Christian Otero.
Right. Drogo lands a nice one too, though. That's what the Drogo's got to do. He can't be shy with the jab. He's got to let it fly. Let it be. Let that jab go. Set it free. Like Christian Otero is serious. Christian Otero has more commitment to his punches.
Well, I'll tell you what. I spoke to Christian Otero a couple weeks ago at Gleason's, and he definitely wants to go pro, getting hooked with, getting body hooks by Brandon Drogo.
There we go. See, and Cassie O'Connor is doing some great refereeing. I hate it when refs break it up too soon. If they're on the inside and their hands are free, let them fight on the inside. Let these guys learn. If they're holding, scold them.
There you go. Nice exchange by these two.
Oh, man, they were landing some lefts and rights over there. I couldn't call it. They were both hitting. My turn, your turn.
And a nice uppercut by Otero.
Christian Otero is doing something. Christian Otero looks like he's ready to fight on the inside. Look at him. He's kind of getting on his front foot.
And a nice fight, Brandon.
And I think it's a mistake. Drogo is scoring with about 5 punches there.
And again.
And Christian Otero has changed his stance, and I think he's making a mistake, George. Christian Otero went from pot shotting to like leaning forward, getting on his front foot, and Brandon Drogo is eating him up.
I think Christian Otero was trying to fight on the inside and gets caught because of it.
He said he's going to learn on the inside, and Drogo ate him up. He throws good body punches. And look at that. He's playing Drogo's game by leaning forward, getting on his front foot, putting up on that high guard. And look, he's just hitting Drogo in the back with meaningless punches. Well, that was one in the back of the head. That probably meant something, but Cassius O'Connor's not going to call it. Look at them. And Christian Otero was doing much better on the outside pot shot. And he was winning it. He was committing to his jab. He went on the inside, and Drogo ate him up. And I think Christian Otero gave away the round number 2.
I believe so. I believe so. The same.
You got him 1-1, George?
I got it 1-1. 1-1.
How do you say a piece? Uno what? How do you say a piece?
A piece. In Spanish?
Todos? Something?
In Spanish?
Yeah, in Spanish. A piece.
I'm not sure.
How do you say a piece of pie? How do you say a piece of pie?
Un pedazo.
Yeah, that's it.
Pedazo.
Uno pedazo. All right.
No, but that's not used. It's not proper in Spanish.
Yeah, what the heck? I'm trying to be literal.
All right, anyway. Let's see. What do we got here, Dave?
Who do we got? We got some guys. Call them out. Call them out.
All right. Nydia Feliciano, thank you for joining us.
And look at what Bruce Carrington said. He looks tired now, right? Bruce, do you see the way that he completely changed his style in round 2? Abandoned the pot shot and went on his front foot and leaned in and got ate up by that. Do you see it?
Yeah. And
Sonia Lamanakis is watching.
She's watching. All right.
I can feel the presence of Sonia watching. When Sonia watches, I feel like I got to behave. All right? I feel like I'm about to get scolded.
Yeah, Feliciano says that from her vantage point, that Otero looks like he's tired. Round number 3.
All right.
141.
And you know what it is? It's just like running. You ever run when somebody runs just a little bit faster than you and you feel tired? And you run that distance before? It's because you're not fighting, you're not running in your own pace. And that's what Christian Otero was doing. He got off of his fight game. He's fighting the Drogo's fight.
Oh, and he gets caught. Showboating a little bit was the Drogo.
Right.
And gets caught with a right by Lee Wright, right?
Right, and Christian Otero is fighting the Drogo's game. I mean, he's scoring. Let's give him credit, but he's fighting the Drogo's game. He needs to be on the outside pot shotting, and that's how he won round 1. Oh, Christian Otero did some stuff over there.
And a big left hook.
Right.
On the break.
Was that on the break?
That was on the break, but you know what? I don't see anything illegal about it. I think it was, you got to protect yourself at all times.
Well, I don't know if it was on the break. I don't know if the break was really called.
No, I don't think so either. It was kind of a...
It was unclear. It was an unclear break.
And Otero took advantage of that and popped Drogo.
Right, and now look at Christian Otero. He's got to stay a little bit more on his back foot. He's fast enough. He's fast enough not to go on his front foot. And that's why,
and a nice big left hook by Otero connects to Brandon Drogo.
Fouled by right hand after that. See, this is where he's ineffective on the inside. Christian Otero needs to be on the outside.
And Brandon gets caught with another.
Right, but Brandon scored a few
hook.
punches on his own.
And now on the
hook. There you go. That's what you're talking about. Brandon Otero. Not Brandon Otero. Brandon Drogo was holding on with his right and trying to hit with his left. All right, and Christian Otero is winning on the inside now, but he really should be on the outside, in my opinion. My humble pie opinion.
I'll tell you one thing. He's been working on the inside fight. Christian has. We spoke about that, like I said, a few weeks ago.
Okay.
So
you know what? It's a good place to practice.
And this is a good guy to practice against because I'll tell you one thing. Brandon Drogo is no slouch. He's bringing the fight to Christian Otero.
Right.
But I think he looks a little tired in this round.
Right.
Like he's taking the round off. And he really should be working because this is going to be the determining round.
Round 3.
This is going to be the determining round, in my opinion.
I agree with you, George, and I think Christian Otero is winning. And I'll tell you what, if Brandon Drogo threw a right uppercut, Christian Otero is leaning forward. He's in danger of getting hit by a right uppercut. I don't think Drogo is going to throw it, And Cassius O'Connor's scolding. She says you're holding. And here we go. And this
now
is what
Drogo
Drogo was trying to get it in the last 10 seconds. And he got in about 10 punches there. I don't know. I don't know if he stole the round. To me, he didn't. You know,
Wow.
I think
Wow.
Christian Otero won that round, but
That was
you just don't know.
That was a very good round for Otero. I don't think Drogo stole that one. Drogo looks winded in the corner right now.
What does Yono say mean, George?
I don't know.
I don't know either, and I don't know who's going to win this match.
Yeah, this one's a toss-up. I mean, it can
Yeah.
go either way, but I think I got to say I might be leaning a little bit.
I'm leaning towards Otero.
I'm leaning towards Christian
I'm leaning
Otero. I
towards
don't know how
Otero.
you
He
guys
had a
out
better
fast-
third round.
If Facebook
Right.
or YouTube land are seeing this.
Right.
But if if you're seeing it, let us know
Right.
who you think won.
Right.
That way we can shout you out.
All right, and what does Bruce say? Bruce was saying that given it an all good fight, he's frustrated and he's fighting dirty.
That's Lydia said that.
About who though?
I'm not sure.
All right.
That was dirty. She says, "Oh, she's talking about Christian Otero."
Oh, with that punch on the
Yeah,
break.
the break.
With that punch on the break. But that wasn't a clear called break. You know?
And the thing about it is that Bruce Carrington, which he's a boxer, he's a pro.
Right.
Says Otero needs to box this round to win,
That's what we were saying.
and
I'm
he
saying
did.
that.
He did.
I don't know. You know what? Let me shout this out to Chris Otero. It was a great fight. You changed your fight. You were winning from the outside. You changed to the inside. You got on your front foot. You kind of put your face forward, but you came back in the third round.
Watch the
right.
watch the feed tonight.
Watch the feed. All right, we're giving you advice because we're here for these young men.
That's right. And nothing bad to say about Drogo also.
Right.
Split decision. And
I
you know
don't-
what? That's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Absolutely.
Wow.
Oh man.
Wow. I didn't see that. I didn't see that coming.
I didn't see it.
I was leaning more towards
Christian Otero.
Otero, but I guess
Right.
either one was fine because
Right.
again, both these guys, they're pretty evenly matched by the way.
Right. And we don't know what punches counted. Drogo was landing a lot of inside
Right.
punches, and he was throwing some good hard body punches. So we don't know. And he might have snuck that last round out.
And look at this. Felipe Gomez says it was a good fight. He says
Right.
Christian pulled it out. He thought Christian pulled it out.
We thought Christian pulled it out too, but we're not going to argue that one. We're okay with the split decision.
Yeah,
on
that's
that
right.
one.
That's right.
Right, we're
That's
okay
right.
with
and
that.
And it went this evening. It went over to Drogo.
Right.
He pulled it off. And
And
congratulations.
Right, and if you want to talk about ring generalship, who fought whose fight? In round one, Christian had that fight.
Right.
Won. They were fighting Christian's fight, and he was
Right.
winning. Rounds 2 and 3, they were fighting in Drogo's fight.
Right.
And just on generalship, you got to give him some credit for that. I don't know about the points and everything, but we're just saying that. We're just pointing that out. All right.
All right.
Pug Life.
All
We're getting
right,
our respect.
yeah.
What's up?
All right. So entering the ring now. This is going to be a good fight.
And at least they're dressed in red and blue. Thank goodness
listen.
for us.
Good fighting, man. This evening,
Right.
Dave.
All right, who do we got?
And Bruce Carrington, before we go forward, he says Felipe Gomez says that Christian Otero lost in the last round.
The last seconds of the last round,
Yes,
right?
and Bruce Carrington says he can't complain. And
Okay.
good decision.
All right. All right. And these are boxing experts. All right. These are not just regular commentators.
Right.
And by the way, there's a lot of promoters out
And these
there.
guys fight. They actually fight.
There's a lot of promoters out there. Lou DiBella told me, it might have been in a dream. I heard a voice, but I'm sure it was Lou DiBella's voice. He's watching out there under an assumed name. All right. Don't think that these guys are not watching.
So wasn't that last week when after De La Hoya called you?
De La Hoya is watching. All right. And you cannot refute me because these guys are getting signed. Al Heyman's watching me. Al Heyman's calling me. My phone's busy, Al. Watch Pug Life. All right, let the fighter speak for
Commentate on
himself.
Facebook, commentate on YouTube.
Yeah, right.
He's busy. Al, he's busy.
I'm busy. I'm commentating, yo. Come on. All right. I don't know who their guardians and their fathers are, if they have legal age to sign to you. I know they're good fighters. All right. All right, and
so
Steve
congratulations.
Galliano, and this is a really good fight. And I think Steve Galliano and Deshaun Williams, I think this is a rematch in the Ring Masters tournament with Steve Galliano pulled out by just a fraction. And these guys have fought each other in the past.
Yes.
Steven Galliano is a tall, lean fighter who fights from both the inside and outside. And Deshaun
Steve Galliano
Williams.
fought last week, actually, in John's gym. Remember?
Right.
And he sat down with us, and then
Right.
Deshaun Williams.
And Deshaun Williams is a pot shotter from the outside. And let's see. And Deshaun Williams is ready to sit down on his punches and trying to get in. Steve Galliano is a college student right now.
That's right.
And we're very proud of him.
Yes. He's from Bronx Chester Boxing Club. And you have Deshaun Williams from EQBC from the boxing club. That's
not East Chester, not Park Chester, Bronx Chester.
yeah.
A lot of Chesters in the Bronx.
Wow. And a nice combination by Galliano.
Right, and that came as Deshaun threw a hard right hand. I don't know if it landed or not, but Galliano definitely landed.
And Galliano scoring again with that hard right.
Right, and Deshaun
sweeping
answered
right.
with the right hand himself as well as a good jab.
And I'll tell you what, the way I see Galliano's throwing those punches with a lot of power, man, right behind him.
Yeah, and he's a long, lean guy that knows how to.
Well,
you know what?
So is Deshaun.
Right, and Galliano is showing his Galliano lean. You see, George, he kind of leans back sometimes,
Yep.
but stays within himself to land good punches. And that's the referee Ilya.
I don't know if Ilya is warning him for keeping the punches and for listening, keeping him up and to listen, but they weren't doing anything wrong. I thought the punches were right.
Well, Ilya doesn't play. Ilya has faced the tanks in Russia
And a nice right.
and escaped.
And a nice right by Deshaun Williams as well.
Wow.
And a nice two-punch combination by Galliano.
And I'll tell you what, Galliano's trying to come in. You see the Galliano lean. He's got that leaning tower of Pisa, the Galliano lean.
And a nice left hook.
There you go.
Catches Deshaun Williams.
You sleep on Galliano because he does that lean, and you think he's not going to punch, but he
Deshaun
comes
trying to work the
with
body,
some
gets
crazy
caught with a
punches.
body punch of his own.
You know who's like that in pros? Echatigi in the pros. Super middleweight. Has his own lean, the Echatigi lean, and comes at you from all angles. Galliano should look up Echatigi and learn.
I'll tell you what,
something.
Galliano's using that right hook. Just coming, I mean, it's like
Right.
a sweeping right hook coming in from way downtown.
And Deshaun Williams is throwing some real meaningful punches himself.
And
Not
Deshaun,
landing all the time, but really boxing.
Deshaun connecting there
Yeah.
with a left hook.
And Deshaun
I'm sorry,
Williams
with a,
looks
straight
determined.
left.
I know these guys have fought each other more than once. And Deshaun looks like he's kind of made his mind up and he's determined to
And another
plant
left
his
hook.
feet and throw some hard punches with Galliano. That's what it looks like to me. And there it is. I mean, Deshaun Williams is throwing some meaningful punches. Both of them are throwing some meaningful punches. What are they saying, George, out there?
All right, let's go to Facebook. Vamos Galliano. That means let's go Galliano from Brian Idrogo. I think Brian is watching now.
Oh, yeah?
He just fought. He's watching. All right, Miguel Sanchez, thank you for joining us here on Pug Life Chronicles. Who else we got here? Both of these guys are top-notch New York fighters. Yes,
absolutely.
Bruce, I got to agree with you. And this is what we're talking about. This is what I love about doing what we're doing, Dave.
Right. They got to be highlighted. People got to see them.
Yes, man.
Promoters are calling me left and right. I said, just watch Pug Life. You'll see these guys. You'll see them. They'll see them.
They're not.
They're calling. My phone's ringing off the hook. A lot of missed calls. All right? Keep playing around. I'll block you.
Okay, anyway, going back to to the ring for round number 2. And look at Deshaun. Deshaun is ready.
Right.
Ready. Sprints across the ring there. But then suddenly stops when he sees Galliano.
And I tell you one thing that I don't really see that, and Ilya's saying something about the tanks. He's hearing the tanks, and he's waving them down. Ilya was a tankman in Russia.
And again, that nice left hook by Galliano catching Deshaun.
Right. And I tell you one thing that I really don't see from either of these fighters are the angles. I mean, they're tall, they're lean. I'd like to see a few angles. They're right in front of each other and knocking at each other's front door and seeing who's the fastest or who's the quickest.
I tell you right now, I see Deshaun Williams is susceptible to that overhand right. He keeps getting caught, and the hook.
Right. Deshaun holds his left hand down. I don't have a problem with that. But if you got to have a defense for the right hand.
And we're not seeing that, Dave. And that's what I'm saying. He's susceptible to Galliano.
Good point, George. Good point. Point well taken.
There he is with a body shot. So now Deshaun puts his fist up to cover his face and gets caught in the body with that hook by Galliano, that left hook. I'm sorry, that right hook. Hook.
I'm sorry. And Galliano threw the right hook up this time in a combination. And Galliano's throwing some good punches. Deshaun seems a little frozen, right? I haven't seen him throw like a punch in the last 10 seconds.
You know what it is? I think he's respecting the power of Galliano because he's gotten caught a couple times, and I think he's just respecting that power.
And Galliano is playing around. Now he's moving his feet. He's giving him a different look than he did in round one, which is very, very smart on Galliano because he saw Deshaun Williams was planting his feet, ready to get in the trenches and get into a war, and then Galliano started moving around, and he threw Deshaun a curve.
Deshaun seemed a little frustrated when he grabbed Galliano and put him towards the ropes.
Right.
And I could understand why, because he's really not getting off like he should, and every time he's coming in, Galliano's popping him and grabbing him.
And Deshaun Williams has to make up his mind and come in with his punches. He did that right there with a couple of good jabs. Right, he's got to make up his mind and decide that he wants to come in, but he's not.
A nice three-punch combination and goes unanswered by Deshaun. Deshaun trying right there and glances Galliano.
Right, and this is what Deshaun, I think, wants to do. I think Deshaun is one of these fighters that feels more comfortable being long and lean, fighting backing up, and he just doesn't have the same effect coming forward. Or as he's coming forward, Galliano is moving enough to confuse him.
And think about it, Deshaun.
Wow, look at that move by Galliano. You saw he did the Galliano lean. And
nice slip right out of the corner.
I'm going to call that the Galliano lean. Look at Galliano. He's got some nice moves, but he better punch. He's slipping a lot of punches, but is he busy enough?
Well, I still got him ahead in this round number 2.
So you gave both rounds to Galliano, George?
Absolutely. The way I'm seeing it right now?
I'm not sure. I might have given round 2 to Deshaun Williams because I just didn't see Galliano do enough. I mean, he did some leans. He did some nice slipping. I don't know if he controlled it.
I'll tell you what. We're going to ask you out there. And I see Nydia. She says Galliano's comfortable moving around, and I see that. He has really good movement. Tonight he's moving very well.
He does that lean back, the Galliano lean back.
And
I heard he's friends with Fat Joe.
Who's that? Oh, leaning back?
Yeah, he's got that lean back.
Where'd you hear that from, Dave?
Somebody just told me.
Somebody just told you. While they were fighting, somebody whispered in your ear?
Somebody just told me. They passed me a note.
Where's the note?
Huh?
Where's the note?
Well, I don't want to blow them up, you know? Right. They know Fat Joe, and other people might want to try.
All right.
Galliano lean, the lean back.
The lean back. All right, the Galliano lean back.
All right.
All right, so round number
3. And let's see what kind of Galliano comes out. You don't see him doing the lean. You see him like he's coming like he's going to come forward.
Well, he's holding his guard a little bit higher than he did in the first couple rounds.
I tell you, Galliano gives you a different look every time. All right, now, I mean, he's going back, but he looks like he's going to throw.
It's funny. He's holding his guard up and holding it out front.
They both
kind of like a European fighter. But then when he threw that punch, he threw it with a lot of power. Yeah. Almost like he had it cocked back and ready, throwing it from way downtown. But
now Galliano showed that right hand. I mean, he showed that right hand from like way back.
Yeah, now Galliano keeping his gloves closer now.
And let's call these guys what they are. They are open fighters.
Yes, they are. Remember, this is 141 pounds.
Yeah. Yep, looks like Galliano. It's a different Galliano. He almost ran over.
With a nice body shot.
Operator, Ilya, the referee.
A nice left by Galliano, but then he gets answered by Deshaun Williams.
And Deshaun is ready. This is the kind of fight that Deshaun Williams is ready for. He's ready for somebody coming in.
And these guys, meeting right in the center of the ring. And I don't know if this is the right thing for Galliano to do, to meet him right in the ring.
Wow, they exchanged some really hard punches right there, George.
And they're still in the middle of the ring.
And Deshaun is digging his feet in. He really is throwing some hard punches.
So is Galliano, but I would say Galliano should stick to his game plan and let Deshaun fight Galliano's fight.
I'm enjoying it when they swing and miss though, because the wind is cooling me off by 2 or 3 degrees. I gotta think
All right,
about
these
the
guys
fight.
get tangled up.
Right. And Ilya said something, but he's speaking in Russian, and neither fighter understands him.
All right, and they're both staring each other down in the middle of the ring, and I think this is not the right thing for Galliano to do. I think he should be throwing, because this could go either way.
But I tell you what, Galliano is slick enough that these big punches by Deshaun Williams does not hit him. Look at Deshaun, but Deshaun is showing his hand. You got to let your jab go, and you got to let your punches come naturally off. If you're trying for a knockout, good fighters could sense it, especially open fighters. You can't try for a knockout.
Galliano on the ropes, trying to score, but not really. Galliano fighting off the ropes. Gives him a nice left hook to Deshaun.
I think he hit him with the heel of his hand, though. That definitely wasn't the glove. All right. Now let's see. Galliano is just staring Deshaun Williams down in the middle of the ring. And
all right, this is the 7th bout of the evening. They're scheduled 15 bouts. We're almost halfway there.
Right.
And now Galliano moving around.
Look at that.
The last few seconds of the round.
A little desperation there by Deshaun Williams. Deshaun Williams was swinging too hard.
All right, so we have to take a quick 30-second break. We'll be.
The best oxtail in Brooklyn, the chef is producing oxtail goat, cow feet.
For the best oxtail in Brooklyn, Chef's Choice.
All right, and we're back.
And I got something to say about Chef's Choice in Brooklyn.
Yes.
Best oxtail around.
Oxtail, man.
Oxtail, man. If you're gonna eat,
you don't have to go to Kingston to get oxtail.
That's right. Oxtail is very good. You stew it, man. You stew it.
Yes, that's right. That was
Actually,
my best Jamaican impression. I'm not.
It was pretty good.
Was it?
We said man.
Man.
Instead of writing M-A-N, you write M-O-N.
M-O-N, man.
And you don't say Monday.
Right.
Like man. You say man.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Easy. You say things like that. Easy.
No problem.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's known. Jamaican. Yeah, no problem. Nothing's a problem. Nothing's a problem.
It's easy.
All good. It's all good. All good. All right. So let's go to the ring.
It's going to be a close decision. I mean, I see it as
Galliano and Deshaun Williams.
Right. Okay.
Let's see who moves forward. I tell you what, Stephen Galliano won the first round for me unconvincingly.
Joe Dimitri's there. Joe Dimitri from Barclays.
I think you said that Deshaun Williams might have pulled off the second round.
Right. I kind of have to give the third round to Stephen Galliano because I think he dictated the fight. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, I agree with that. And,
I'm good with that.
And for me, and I'm hoping that he watches fight to Deshaun Williams. I think you loaded up too much in the end. You're trying to throw too hard. You got to try to throw fast, not hard.
Especially against Galliano, because Galliano's a tricky fighter. You saw him slipping a lot in that fight.
He sees that. He sees it.
You saw your punches. He moved out of the way, and then he answered. He was in the right position to answer with a punch of his own.
Right. And he knew it. You were showing him that you intended. You dug in. You showed him that you intended to come in. And then for Stephen Galliano and Deshaun Williams, you're both coming in the front door. All right? Give a little sidestep. Give a little angle. Throw a little up jab. Come from the little sides. All right? Mix it up a little bit. Mix it up. All right? Stop doing that. You guys are both fantastic fighters.
Well, and then Bruce says that Galliano landed the more effective punches, and that might have been the determining factor that the judges saw. I mean, you guys are seeing it. You guys are seeing it from an upper view.
Right.
We're seeing it from directly right in front of us.
Right. We're not seeing the same view that you guys see.
Yeah, we're definitely not seeing the same view.
But we appreciate it. We appreciate the commentary.
All right, and
Joe Dimitri from the Barclays is watching us. Joe, make sure you come out August 23rd to Coney Island to our show.
Bruce.
All right. because we might bring our show to the Barclays.
That's a different show, by the way.
That's a different show. That's
not a
That's
Pug
another
Life show.
one. That's a smoker talk show.
Yeah,
all right.
Talk show.
All right, but
so
that's
Bruce
different.
Carrington says, please, no more Jamaican accents.
Bruce,
right.
Bruce, I've heard your Jamaican accent, and yours is horrible too. Okay, all right. And Bruce is vegan, right? He don't eat no oxtail. No, man.
I don't think so. Me neither.
That's why you don't understand it. You eat some oxtail and you feel like Jamaican. You feel like, man, you know. I'm sorry. You feel like man. Okay.
All right. So the next opponents are stepping into the ring, right? Who do we got here? Okay, they're making their way to the ring. Alex Cunyantes from Revolution. Is that how you say Cunyantes? I'm saying it with the Spanish.
Cujantes.
And then you have Adrian Kennedy from Underground. And this is 141. We're back
How do you say that in Spanish, George? Adrian Kennedy.
Cunyantes.
Oh, Cujantes.
Axel Cunyantes from Revolution Fitness.
Let's call him Microsoft.
And Lennox
Microsoft
Roberts did
Excel.
fight, by the way. Lennox Roberts did fight earlier in this evening. He fought the 4th bout of the evening. This is going to be the 8th bout of the
Lennox
evening.
Roberts lost the decision, and we thought he won.
Right.
All right. And Bruce Carrington says he lives that vegan life, just like what's his name, Taylor. What I can't think of.
Meldrick Taylor. That's
No.
Way back.
Oh my God, I can't think of it right now.
You'll get it. All right, let's introduce the boxers while you contemplate on that. We have Axel Cunyantes from Revolution. This is 141, and he's with the red gloves with all black gear. And then you have Adrian Kennedy from Underground with the blue gloves and the blue Metro tank top.
He's from Underground. And Underground has that Russian boxing style. Underground boxing from Brooklyn. Revolution Fitness. I don't know where that's from. Does anybody know where Revolution's from?
Not sure.
If somebody says 1776, I'm going to just block them on Facebook.
All right, Facebook and YouTube, by the way. Share the link.
YouTube.
That's right. Share the link, folks.
All right, and we got a righty-lefty conundrum. No, we got a lefty-lefty conundrum going on.
All right, you don't see this.
We got the mirror effect, the lefty versus lefty. All right.
All right, Alex Cunyantes, let's call him Alex, with the red, black, all black.
And Adrian Kennedy started with a bunch of jabs.
Oh.
Whoa.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Right, Jeff Friedman said something went on there. There was some holding going on.
Yeah, no, it looks like Adrian Kennedy might have hit Cunyantes with an elbow.
Whoa.
It looked like an ill.
The corner went crazy, but it was a holding. You know, if they what's happening if they're holding, George? There's going to be some scolding.
Yeah,
that's it.
Holding, you get scolding.
Right. Oh. And I tell you what,
Adrian
Kennedy looks pretty quick. Wow, and he's got some good head movement.
I think Axel threw like 15 punches and nothing connected.
Right. And these are novices, 132, and they look novice.
But I like what Adrian's doing. He looks pretty good. He's got movement.
Poised.
He's got good movement.
And I also like what Axel's doing. Axel is doing what he's supposed to do as a novice. He's coming forward, throwing jabs, trying to land his left hand. It's because Adrian Kennedy has some good movement and tricky movement that they keep getting tangled up. Adrian Kennedy does a left side dip. Wow, and Adrian Kennedy threw like a 30-punch combination.
Yeah, I can't even
in 2.2 seconds.
Adrian Kennedy is.
Yeah, my punch count's at 30.
Wow, and look at that. Look at the movement.
Adrian is quick as
wow, and I think they're going to call a standing
quick
8 count.
AF.
Wow, yeah, standing 8 count for Axel. Axel goes back to the neutral corner. Looking at
Adrian Kennedy has some greased lightning coming out of him. He
very
is
fast.
And he's got good leg movement, good head movement. He doesn't look novice right now.
No, not at all.
But it's also the styles. You know, if you have somebody who's, this is a novice division, so it's anywhere from 1 to 10 fights. You know, up to 10 fights. So
this could be his 9th fight,
or this could be his 9th fight,
or his 10th fight going into
Yeah,
graduating
absolutely.
into.
Graduating into an open. Yeah,
open
absolutely.
class
So we don't know how many fights they have.
I mean, I've never seen him. Have you, Adrian Kennedy? I don't think we've ever seen him on
I think
Pug
we've
Life.
seen him. I'm pretty sure we have. Something
sure.
says we have. Something in my mind, something deep in the recesses of my mind said, we've seen this guy before.
Oh, yeah, that's what he said. So Bruce saw that. He says he elbowed him. That's what we were talking about earlier.
All right. Yeah, we couldn't see it from our angle.
Right, and the ropes are kind of in the way,
Right.
so it's a little bit different. But anyway, folks, thank you again for joining us here at Pug Life Chronicles. We will be live next week for the final installment of this tournament.
Right.
So make sure you tune into Pug Life. We'll be putting that up on our Facebook,
Right.
YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter feeds.
And by all means, spy on each other. You guys are in these tournaments together. By all means, check each other out. See how you're going to fight.
And again, Kennedy
fighting
off the ropes.
His hands fly. And Kennedy has good footwork. And let's talk about what I consider good footwork. What I consider good footwork is that you can move around and keep your stance. I mean, Kennedy's losing his stance a little bit, but for the most part, he's in a punching stance every time he moves, and as he moves from side to side or back and forth, he lets his hands go. You know?
What I'm seeing about Axel is, I think, something with the footwork.
Well, Axel's definitely a novice fighter, and what's good about it is he's not giving up. You have to go through some of these wars.
Absolutely.
You know, to get better.
You know what? Iron sharpens iron, right? So you want to fight with the tougher opponent so that you can become a better boxer.
Right. And Axel came forward with some good jabs and a good left hand. I don't know if he landed any, but he is in the game. And Axel has some good footwork himself. He's just like he doesn't know how to negotiate that terrain though. You gotta get into punching range.
You know what it is? He gets into punching range, and this is what Kennedy's doing. He holds real quick.
Right,
and then
he holds, he plays games. Right, he's really doing it. But to his credit, Axel did land a few punches in that last exchange. Right.
Nice punch by Axel. And Axel, by Kennedy, but Axel catches Kennedy right there.
He catches him 2 punches in the front and 1 in the back.
Getting a warning from the ref.
Right, getting a warning for 1/3 of his punches in that,
and getting one for talking.
That combination.
Axel gets 1 for talking as well. And a nice left hook to the body by Kennedy. Gets caught by a nice left hook of his own.
And I tell you what, that Axel is a holder. He should get scolded for holding. He holded him.
Holded him?
He holded him.
Holded him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Right.
Before you were correcting people on punctuations and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I'm just trying to talk the street talk.
Right.
They understand. Right. They obviously don't have good grammar, so I got to give them a little, got to give them that little street savvy, all right? Just know I'm with you. I'm with you. With you.
All right. So let me see if I find the schedule. So that way we can keep our viewers up to date of what
It's next Friday. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. And that's going to be from Paplex. That's Friday, August the 3rd.
In Brooklyn, the south of Brooklyn.
And that's going to be at 7.
By the water. If it rains a lot, we're flooded.
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. start. They said sharp. How sharp do you think that's going to be, George? USA Boxing start our time? Never. I don't think so.
Never.
No.
Never. We're here.
We're here on time.
We're here on time.
Sweating out.
Behinds.
Yeah.
All right, so third
hot.
And final round between these two. Alex
I got beady little sweat beads
from
Revolution to get in my
Fitness,
beady little eyes.
And Adrian Kennedy from the Underground Boxing Club. Third and final round. Nice combination right now by Kennedy. Kennedy hooking a couple times and popping Axel.
Tell you what, Axel is impressing me, though. He's not giving up. He's still throwing punches back. He's letting his hands fly. All right. And Jeff Friedman says, stop.
And then keep the punches up. Axel's a tough kid, man, because he's getting punched. And like you say, he keeps moving forward. He doesn't stop. He's trying.
Right. He's trying.
Just faster.
And he scored with a good overhand left.
And then gets caught with a couple punches. Scores another left hook to the head.
And you could see the noviceness in Adrian Kennedy, because he does not know how to handle this territorial dispute. All right, he's flopping around. All right, and Axel, oh my God,
Axel got hit below the belt. I didn't see it. I don't know if you saw it.
I didn't see nothing.
He was complaining a little bit, but the referee said box.
They're both complaining. What do you call that in soccer and And in basketball, when you're trying to get the referee's attention, what is that called again?
Acting.
Oh no!
And a nice combination there by Axel.
Right, with the headbutt. I don't know who scored that headbutt,
And
but
again,
they both
stopping. I'm not sure.
They both clanked heads together. They both clanked heads. All right, and
I
I
don't get why the ref stopped this because the headgear doesn't look like it's.
It became untied. It became untied. You don't want no strings going into the eyes.
All right, here we go. Last few seconds of this round.
Right.
Axel should be really pushing forward like he did right there.
Right, but he doesn't know how to handle that
Once
inside fight.
Once he's on the inside, he's not very connected with a nice left hook.
Wow.
He's been catching.
Right, and Adrian Kennedy is just letting his hands fly. But
they're not clean, effective punches, Dave.
Yeah, but he is hitting. He is landing. And he's landing a lot.
And it's called flopping is what Carrington
Flopping, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. They flop it out there. They are completely flopping. And one more final headbutt. Why not?
And a mush to the face.
Why not?
And a mush to the face.
Listen, if you're not winning the fight, and you want to, exert some pain on your opponent, just fly in with your head. All right, that's the theme of this fight. They're flying in with their heads, and they're flopping all over the place. There was no low blow. That was flopping.
That's the 8th bout of the evening. We still got we're scheduled 15 this evening.
Right, we're not 15 to go.
No,
15 in total.
15 bouts this evening.
Right,
but
and they go pretty quickly.
They are pretty.
They are entertaining.
Right. And you're seeing some great amateur boxing here in New York City out of churches.
And top class flopping in that last fight.
Top class
flopping. All right, soccer players would have been proud.
Exactly.
Soccer players are watching right now, taking notes on how to flop.
Yes.
Or you hit me low, you kick me low.
With the green cards, red cards.
Forget about
They're flying all over the place. You know. But anyway, we're here in Church Street Boxing at 25. What is this? 25 Park Row? Is that what it is?
Park Row, yeah.
I think that's the address.
They call it Church Street because Church is down the block.
One block down, Church Street Boxing. Right here, we're like 2 stories down.
And they would have called it Park Place, but Monopoly had the monopoly on that name.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Good observation, Dave.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, so we're going up to the ring to see who the winner is
and it was a good fight. It was a good fight, and it's a great learning experience for both of them. They're novice fighters, but they are the up and coming. All right, youth. They're not seniors. They're the youth. I know we've seen Adrian Kennedy before. I think his mom is watching or something like that. I think his mom is always saying something. Where's Adrian's mom? She should be watching and commenting. I'm pretty sure. Maybe she's here. Maybe she's watching it live. I'm telling you, we've seen Adrian Kennedy before.
Let me make a couple of shout-outs. Mario Escamilla, thank you for joining us here on Pug Life Chronicles.
Wow, you said that name. Say that again?
Escamilla.
Mario
Escamilla. Hola, Mario. Gracias for joining us on Pug Life Chronicles.
And a hello to Escayuya.
Yeah. Nikosi,
the
pro.
The pro signed with Eddie Hearns. I have to say Eddie.
Let me tell you something. You know what's funny? You know,
Nikosi, how does it feel? How does it feel to be a pro
now, man? You were featured here on Pug Life Chronicles, and now you are a pro.
Right.
And I know we're going to see some good stuff for you.
And if you say anything now, it's a pro commentating.
Yes, so be careful.
Right? All right, so we know it's real. Whatever you say.
He wants to know what bout is this. I think he's safe with asking that. That was the 8th
That's
bout.
a pro comment right there.
That was a pro comment. Yeah, that was pro.
What bout is this?
Yeah, Yo, Dave.
What bout is this?
What bout is this?
All right, Nicole, we're going to tell you right now.
That was the 8th bout.
8th bout is over?
Yep.
9th is coming?
Yep.
9th is coming. We're on 9.
All right, who else is here? Here?
We're on bout number 9.
By the way, where you guys watching us from?
By the way, that's a pretty cool name, Nikosi.
Oh, and look, Felipe Gomez says he's going to be at the finals, and he says next week, Wednesday. No, buddy, it's not Wednesday. It's Friday.
It's Friday. Get your day straight, okay? Because you be showing up all alone.
Oh, it's
You
funny,
don't
look,
want that.
Pat
You don't want that.
Pat Russo says it's about 110 degrees in Church Street.
Right.
The Pug Life boys are as cool as they can be. Yeah, we're trying to stay cool, man.
Right.
Trying to
We
stay
are
cool.
trying to stay cool.
Let's take a quick
failing.
break. Quick break, Dave.
Ticket.com. It's the easiest way to create, sell, and buy tickets for any event.
All right, so that was a 6-second commercial break for BlueLineTicket.com.
Right. And if you're in the promotions game, you should check out BlueLineTicket.com.
Make your own ticket.
All right. Make your own ticket.
Make your own
All right.
tickets. Digital ticket, and you
Right.
can send them out.
You should
don't have to
always
chase
be your own
anybody for
ticket
money.
in life.
I
should
like
be your
that.
own ticket.
I like that.
You like that?
Oh, yeah, I do like that.
That was like,
It was like philosophical.
yeah.
Philosophical.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. All right, so in the ring, stepping into the ring right now, and this is going to be good. These are 152 youth novice.
Right. And who do we got?
Okay, so you have John Argueta from
Argueta.
Heavy Hitters.
Argueta.
Argueta from Heavy Hitters in the red.
Right.
And Juan Espierre from Revolution Fitness.
Can somebody tell us where Revolution Fitness is? Let me ask Google. Okay, Google. Revolution Fitness Boxing Club.
All right, so we're going to have the
Ooh.
John and Juan. How you like that?
And we got the lefty righty.
You got the
conundrum.
Spanish and English John and Juan version.
All right.
All right,
John
so-
versus Juan. They're fighting for their names.
And John all in red, Argueta.
Right.
And then you have Juan with the blue.
Right, and let's see
And
how
with the Puerto
John
Rican
handles
flag.
the lefty-righty conundrum. Let's see if he throws jabs. Now, lefties, for the most part, know how to throw jabs against righties because they spawn them all the time. Sometimes righties have problems throwing jabs because they're not used to it.
All right. Wow, and a nice straight left hook. Straight hook.
Straight left hand.
Straight left hand. You knew what I meant.
Yeah. He could turn it into a hook if he wants to.
wanted to, yeah. And that was by John.
Yeah.
By Juan with the Puerto Rican flag.
Right, you're thinking of his brother, Jose, the pirate, who has a hook for a hand.
Oh, my gosh. So this is 152
Ooh.
pounds.
And John just tried to measure Juan. He put up a couple of point jabs and threw a hard right hand, but Juan slipped it.
John
And
with
look
a
at
nice right.
that. Right, and that's going to be the theme.
Straight right,
Can he
yeah.
handle the lefty-righty conundrum?
But again, we're not seeing any jabbing going on here, Dave.
Right, no.
And this is the thing about novice, that Juan comes in, stepping in with that big right. But you know what? Again, no jabs. I want to see some jabs.
Well, Juan definitely threw a couple of jabs. He's the lefty. He's used to this. He can handle it with jabs. And then Juan is doing the classic, I'll keep my foot outside of your foot, to John. John is in the red. Juan is in the Puerto Rican shorts, Puerto Rican flag shorts.
No female fighters, for whoever's asking.
Oh. Whoops.
All right, so that was close round.
Right, and there was a lot of punching, but not too much hitting, George.
Yeah, there was a lot of activity in the ring.
And we are thankful for that because that gives us a little bit of air circulation. Gets it down from 110 to 109 and a half. You know? All right.
Oh, my gosh. All right, so again, that's the 9th bout. We have 15 scheduled this evening. So hang out with us here at the Pug House. Share the link.
You are welcome.
Yes.
And if you want to feel like a commentator, just turn off the air conditioning, turn on the heat in your house
And
or
talk.
wherever you're watching, you know. Roll your windows up in your car and, you know, whatever you're doing to make it as hot as humanly possible, all right? There's going to be lawsuits coming out of this. People are dying of thirst right in front of us. I saw 3 people drop on the side, on the left side, and 1 person on the right side. And they are just a bunch of sweaty armpits around here. It is disgusting.
All right, so then now we got Juan with the Puerto Rican flag, 152-pound youth novice, and John with the all red. John coming out of Heavy Hitters Boxing Club.
Right.
And again, we're starting the same way we ended off the last round. A lot of punches being thrown, not really a lot of stuff connecting.
Right.
Not clean, at least. Not clean punching.
No, it's very, very hard. I couldn't score I mean, I might have given it to Juan. Juan just scored with the 1-2. He scored with the left over there. And Juan is actually throwing a couple of hooks. That's the first time I see the curve punch in this fight.
Oh, and a nice by John. Another left hook by John. Two left hooks.
And you know what happens when you land one left hook? Throw it again.
Yeah.
Oh, John tried a little flurry.
He did, and he got caught by Juan by a short, right to the face, and interrupted that flurry.
Right, but he did get a couple punches in there.
Yeah, he did. He sure did. And a nice left by Juan. I thought I saw a mouthpiece flying out. You see that? I don't know if I.
No, that's somebody's sign. They're calling for air conditioning. That was a sign. I read it when it flew by. Air conditioning, please. I'm going to hit Church Street with my dry cleaning bill because I'm so sweaty.
Wow. Ain't kidding, man.
Yeah.
Ain't that two of us.
All right.
All right, not a lot of action going on in this bout right now. These guys are...
A lot of posturing going on.
A lot of posturing and then just sloppy fighting. A little bit sloppy, you know. But these are novice. These are novice.
Right, they're juniors.
So, you know, we expect that.
It's
a nice combination there by Juan.
Well, you got one punch out of that combination, so I guess that counts.
Then it wasn't a combination. If it was just one.
No. He got one punch out of the combination. He threw the combination. He got one punch in.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so Ralphie Delgado says that John is working better this round. And somebody said, Dwight Hovington Sr., he says that you have a nice bow tie. You know what? I got to agree.
Thank you.
I like that bow tie. Mine is just a plain old.
No, it's not plain. It's sharp. It's conservative. It's James Bond-like. James Bond would never wear this bow tie.
This is
you're taking James Bond is taking pride in you.
Thank you.
Probably making fun of me, but James, you know, I'm in the pug life.
Hey,
that's how it goes.
Hey.
All right. Hey. All right.
All right. So this is shaping up to be a really good evening. We saw some
Sabrina Slats is saying something. Who's Sabrina Slats? Sabrina Slats is just all about the females.
Yeah, she wants to see some female fighting.
No female sport yet.
I don't think there are any fighting this evening.
I think a couple of them bumped into each other on the side, but they let it go because they're very hot and tired.
All right, so like I was saying, this evening is shaping up to be a very nice evening of boxing here at Church Street Boxing.
And Juan got in a good right hook on the break. You know, got to protect yourself at all times because you just might get hit by. Not by accident, but on purpose. But on
Juan.
break.
Another nice combination by Juan again.
Right, now Juan got a couple of those punches in. But I tell you what, John looks very strong. He just doesn't know how to fight a lefty. He's just, you know, and he's throwing at the head, and Juan is ducking. So Juan is ducking on there. He's got to throw at the chest.
Oh, and a trip.
Wow, that was a good Toro move right there. I like that.
That's pretty good.
Bullfighter move. I like that. That's the duck, slip, and trip.
Nice straight right by by John. Sorry, John. Wow, and on the inside, Juan scores, and now John trying to counter.
Right now what are they in? They're in a territorial dispute there. You got to learn how to fight on the inside. All right, that was a good right hand by John. But then he didn't follow it up. He did a throw right hand and a lean, which is okay. But then you got to know where you're gonna go.
And then the thing about it is that I'm looking at John stepping back. He looks a little tired.
Yeah.
And when Juan comes in, John pops him as he's coming in. You're gonna see that probably. Let's see if it does it right here. There he is.
Right. And they're probably exhausted. It's probably heat exhaustion.
Yeah, it's very hot. Yeah, it's very hot in here.
Yeah.
We don't want to sound like we're complaining, but we're just letting you know what the conditions are like here.
Yeah.
And that takes a toll on you if you're fighting and you're exerting energy, and on top of that being hot in here.
You have to understand, as commentators, we are whining. We're whining.
I'm not whining. I'm drinking water. There's no whining.
And we are letting out a lot of hot air, adding to the heat in here. All right. Sorry, all right? So if the cameras get foggy because of our hot air, blame it on Church Street, all right? I'm suing Church Street next week. I'm suing them for these heat conditions, all right? They wouldn't let animals fight. in these kind of conditions, right?
What kind of animals? What are you talking?
Like bullfighters, like bullfighters.
They do
like the
fight
bulls.
in the heat. They
No,
fight
no,
in
no,
the
no, not this kind of heat. This is nasty and sweaty.
Oh man,
all right.
This is like Sweatbox.
It's like there's a gym called Sweatbox.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Sweatbox fighters have an advantage in this gym if they keep it like that.
I think Sweatbox has air conditioning.
Oh, I wish I was in Sweatbox. Oh.
All right, so again, we're seeing John Argueta. And
by the way, can we go to YouTube and see if anybody messages us on YouTube so we can answer them?
No, actually, I've been monitoring it, and
there's no YouTube messages?
No, it's no YouTube messages.
All right.
Let me see if I can find it. Give me 1 second.
All right, take a look. While he works on that, all right, this was a good fight. Developmental. Think developmental. These are the youth of tomorrow, right? And styles make fights. We had the lefty-righty conundrum going on. And, the guys were making adjustments. Definitely John has to learn how to throw jabs at a lefty.
All right, so there's 2 people watching on YouTube, and I'm one of them.
Okay. All right.
All right, so there's a split decision. Ray Quadraro with the call. Espierre pulls this off. Juan Espierre from the blue corner with the Puerto Rican shorts. And you know what? It was a split decision, but Dave, you know what? That was a good call.
I think so. I agree
with it. He had
with
the cleaner punches in this fight.
He has good movement. Both of them are obviously going to be good boxers if they continue at it the way they are, and it's good experience to fight in a little awkwardness. Like some of these awkward fights that don't look good, they're not aesthetically pleasing. Not a big deal. You have to learn how to fight every fight. You know what? I'm gonna make a quick point here that I heard a lot of people talk about Errol Spence right now. Errol Spence. He's one of the up-and-coming fighters, obviously a champion.
Yep.
And they say how smooth he is, how simple he is. Let me tell you something. Errol Spence, as an amateur fighter, was all over the place. He fought out of the high guard. He had foot movement. He had jabs. He, as a pro, he's showing you something different. But he could do every single style of fighting that there was at an amateur. All right, so understand, this is it.
And what I like about Errol Spence is that because of that, he's a champion today because of all the looks that he had here and fought different people.
Right, and he's showing you a different look as a pro, but he has all the amateur pedigree and has fought all the styles that there is to fight. All right.
Yes, there was some heavyweights. I want to answer.
All right, here's some tough
fought already. So Josue,
what is this? Gavantas?
The heavyweights fought, but we have 2 heavyweight fights in the evening at the end of the evening.
Oh, we got female fighters right now.
Are these female fighters?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We got female fighters. I'm sorry.
I
132 open. Gavansa Pantsolilia. Oh my God, out of Gleason Gym. I cannot pronounce
these
that.
names. Wow.
And Jacob.
And these are
Pavlis.
These are stablemates. Yeah.
Okay, in the blue corner.
All right, this is G and J. These names are crazy. All right, so
G's in all red. And Jay is blue. Well, Jaka. I think Jaka is easy.
Jaka.
Jaka is in black and white in the blue corner.
Jaka with the blue gloves. Jaka the smaller of the 2. There's a height difference here between both these boxers.
Are you calling the height disparity syndrome going on right here?
Yeah, right. That's right, Dave.
Are you calling it? All right. Let's see. And you're right. And Gavansa G in the red is trying to establish the jab and stay on the outside, showing that good foot movement. And Jacob Pavlis is trying to come in. Jacob is in the black and white, trying to come in and make it an inside fight. Try to start a little territorial dispute there by getting inside.
Is that a silent G, Vansta?
I think it's
gangster. Like gangster.
Let's call it gangster. Gangster in the red. And Jacob in the black and white.
And gangster's moving like a gangster.
We call her gangster, and she's throwing combos like a gangster. Machine gun, letting the machine gun. What do gangsters have? Real gangsters in the 1930s.
Oh, yeah, they had machine guns.
They had machine guns. They had Tommy guns.
Tommy guns.
Yeah, let's know about that. All right, and gangster has some really nice foot movement. a good elbow by Jacob. Jacob tried to pin her, and she's getting warned for it. He's trying to pin the gangster down. Try to throw some.
Sometimes you got to use some gangster moves.
Yeah,
to pin down the gangsters.
All right, to pin them down at their own game, right?
Yeah.
Although,
what's that?
All right. Wow, and Jacob looked like she threw a big overhand right. I'm not sure how well it landed, but she threw a big overhand right. And Jacob's got to kind of decide where she wants to fight. She's got to negotiate the terrain.
Yeah, she's staying on the outside the whole fight.
And
Jacob is.
Yeah, and Jacob looks like she's a wild, free swinging punches.
But the thing about Jacob, being that she's shorter, she really should be pushing away and making away on the inside, and then taking advantage once she gets on the inside.
And there's a couple ways to do it, and she's not doing it. She's single jabbing on the outside. She's throwing a right hand like it's going to land, and it's a big, long overhand right. And Gangsta's too quick to get hit by that. I think Gangsta.
Oh, and a nice combination there from Janka.
And the Gangsta comes right back with a good right hand and a good jab. And she's got some awesome foot movement. All right.
Good job by these two ladies.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if you could see it out there, but if you could see it out there, by all means, check out the Gangsta's foot movement. The foot movement is on point by Gangsta. You know, she's moving in, she's moving out, she's hard to read. She punches off at different angles.
She's working the ring, man.
She's straight Gangsta.
She's working that ring.
Great, straight Gangsta.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Straight up Gangsta.
Gangsta.
Yeah.
And Jacob's trying to shoot the big cannon of a right hand.
Yeah, so, all right, Dave, so this is what, the 9th bout of the evening or the 10th? This is the 10th bout of the evening.
Bout number 10?
Bout number 10. All right.
All right, after this, I don't know if I can count anymore. I ran out of fingers.
All right, so let's get some shout-outs. Damian Romero, thank you for joining us.
All right, so Bruce says that, Blue Corner is telegraphing every time she's about to punch. That's where Red just keeps stepping back to counter her. And that's from a counter puncher. Bruce Carrington is a very good
and Zion King from Ohio. Thank you for joining us.
Zion.
All right, Gangsta, nice combination right there. Connecting against
nice
Janka.
Left, right. And Gangsta is coming forward, and this is good. This is good terrain negotiation. If you look at Gangsta, if you want to talk about footwork, look at what she does. She stays on the outside.
I like that, Dave. Terrain negotiation.
Yeah, terrain negotiation. She's trying to stay on the outside, making like she's coming in, and then just stopping, pulling short, and
showboating a little bit. Gangsta. She's doing a gangster move right here.
Yeah, she's gangsta.
That's the gangster move.
Right.
Gangster
look at her. She's just on the outside.
I like the way she moves. Definitely has good foot movement, man.
Just on the edge of her own reach. And Jacob's got to decide what she wants to do. She's got to negotiate the terrain on it by herself. She wants to come in.
And a nice combination by Gangsta. Gangsta on the inside also fighting.
Right.
Janka trying to hang on and gets caught to the body. Gets a warning Janka does for holding on.
And I tell you, you do that holding, you be getting a scolding.
You be doing that holding, you getting scolding. I like that.
It. And Jacob did land a 1-2-3 combination. I don't know how. It's like
and a big right overhand right to Gangsta gets caught.
And that was a good move. You know why she landed with that? Because she stepped one way and then ducked her head the other way and totally fooled the Gangsta.
Absolutely.
And that's what you got to do. You got to show something new. You're not gonna just show. You're not gonna show a right hand and land it. That's it. Oh, look at this holding and hitting by Jacob. Jacob's trying to hold the head and feed it an uppercut. Let's see what Gangsta has to say about that.
And you know what?
Gangsta answers with the right
Gangsta
left.
coming in. What should Janka be doing, man? If Gangsta's coming in and she's coming to you, and as a shorter opponent, what should you be doing? She should be taking advantage,
punch with her.
She's got to be punching with her.
You got to punch him with her. You got to punch with her. You're in range. Let those punches fly.
Yeah, because normally the taller of the two stays back, and Jacob catches Gangsta again with that overhand right. She dipped to the left and then throws that right, fires it down, catching Gangsta.
Right. Look at Gangster. Gangster's doing all kinds of feints with the half punches.
Gangster picked up on that one.
Look at that. It reminds me of Lomachenko and Linares. Linares does those like those are full punch feints. It's like you throw the punch, but you don't throw it to hit. You throw it as a full punch feint.
And another overhand right by Jenka.
Right, and Gangster answers right back with the full punch.
Yeah, but they weren't clean.
No, they weren't as clean as that. Right.
Nice body shot by Jenka.
Well, and Gangster feels like she had to close with the 1-2.
I tell you what, Dave. I'm looking at this round. I'm giving it to Jenka.
You're giving it to Jenka, right?
Yeah. I saw.
Not Jenka. Jenga is the blocks.
Jenka.
Jenga is the blocks.
No, did I say Jenga? Jenga? I said Jenga?
I heard Jenga.
Okay, that's what you heard. Okay, I don't know what you heard. But Jenka, I gave it to Jenka. I gave her the second round.
Let's call it Jenga anyway. I like Jenga.
Jenga?
We're calling one Gangster. Let's mess up the names totally. All right? Let's just, hey, we're not getting paid anyway.
Gosh,
we don't got to get a thing right, okay? We just got to call the boxing as we see it. All right, so you think that Jenga won the second round?
Yes, absolutely. All right, so look,
I'm not sure.
Christopher Zarcone from Babylon Boxing Club is here to join us. Thank you for joining us here on the Pug House.
Babylon.
Yeah, Pug Life Chronicles.
Babylon.
Live. Remember, tune in next Friday, 7 o'clock. We're going to be at Paplex.
Right.
You'll be able to watch us there as well, some boxing. That's going to be the finals.
All right, let's see what we got.
If you want to support these boxers, by the way, tomorrow they're going to be in Yonkers, New York. They may be. I'm not sure yet. I don't know if they're going to be canceling it. But tomorrow evening.
We will find out.
Yeah, in Yonkers at 7 p.m.
I tell you what, Jenga throws with like she wants to knock blocks down. She throws some real hard punches.
You know what? She found that punch. That's what it is. She found that. She dips to the left and then throws that overhand right. She found it a couple of times. Gangster got caught with it, and I think Jenka likes it. She's feeling that.
Right. And now
there it is again.
Right. And now I actually see the strategies from
Jenka.
From Jenga. Yeah. She looks like she's trying to stay just on the outside, learning the Gangster like a spider on a web and trying to throw big punches with Gangster. But Gangster kind of sees it too, and Gangster's footwork is legit with the feints. Full feints, body feints, shoulder feints, head feints, foot feints, full-on punches feints, and combinations in between all that. She's a legitimate, complete package boxer, the Gangster. Except she's not landing as many punches as she throws.
Right, they're not clean. A lot of glancing blows.
She needs a little more accuracy.
And that might be due to fatigue, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, I think
maybe heat exhaustion
because it is hot in here. And
I don't know. I don't see the Gangster as fatigued. I think she's just being cautious because she doesn't want to get hit, and so she's trying to like maybe rush her punches a little bit. Not sure what she's doing, but she should definitely be able to land a few punches. I mean, Jenga isn't even keeping her hands up. She's keeping them chest level. And Jenga does a rush forward and a grab. No punches involved here. Just a rush and a grab. That's called mugging. All right, Jenga's back to throwing those wild right hands. Gangster slipped it easily, and Gangster's letting the hands fly.
I don't know why Jenka's hanging on the ropes, just staying there with her hands up, but she gets caught and she gets the worst of that exchange.
She is tired. She's tired, and it's showing on her face.
And again, she tries to swing that overhand right and missing this time, not clean.
Right. Yeah, she's just holding. She's going to be getting that scolding. Gangster is showing all kinds of footwork and still all kinds of feints.
And nice body shot by Gangster.
Right. And I think those body punches have an effect. She sees that Jenga's tired, and she went Gangster to the body.
And Jenka catches her again with that overhand right. That seems to be the only punch that Jenka has right now.
And I think Jenka just landed her first jab.
And again, that's exactly what I was just about to mention. I'm glad you brought that up, is that, again, not much jabbing here. And again, nice body shot and a shuffle. Oh, my gosh.
Right.
There's
30 punches to the body.
There's going to be
another 30-punch combination.
By
2 double shoe signs.
Wow.
That was Gangster.
Wow. That was Gangster that did that shoe shine.
And she's dancing.
And I'll tell you one thing, she ended that round strong, Dave.
Yeah, she did good. So I kind of gave Gangster all 3 rounds. You gave him Gangster the first and the third?
First and third round for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're kind of in agreement that Gangster won that?
Absolutely. I don't know how you guys saw it out there in Facebook land, but let us know, or YouTube land. Let us know how you saw it. And again, to remind you, next week from Pat Plex, we will be broadcasting at 7 p.m. Pat Plex Gym.
Right. We're going to go all the way to Brooklyn, to the shore. To the
We're
Brooklyn
sure about
shore.
that. We're sure.
We're sure.
We're sure we're going to Brooklyn,
That's
and we
it.
will be streaming from Brooklyn.
For sure.
For sure.
Okay.
We will be. Yeah, nice shoe shine. That's right. All right.
Shoe shine, says Damian Ramels. You saw him? Our punch counter said 34 punches on the first shoe shine.
Let me check that.
And 32. Yep. I see it.
That's what it is.
I see it.
It's official.
CompuBox.
It's official.
CompuBox.
Yeah. CompuBox. This is it. It tells us this is
And Jacinte Miller, who was asking for the girl fights, we lied. Yes, they are girl fights.
Sorry about that.
That was it. All right. I think that was it, though.
Yeah, I think that was it. All right, let's go up to the ring to Ray Quadrado with the official announcement. Unanimous. Okay.
And you know what? I was looking for the proper pronunciation from Ray Quadrado, and the sound system did not come through. We're sticking with Gangster. All right?
That's good enough for me.
And
I like
Jaka
Gangster.
failed to be the Jenga, knocking down all the blocks. She was loading up too much, and she didn't throw enough jabs. But I see Jaka as a threat in the future. She's
Absolutely.
got a serious right hand.
Absolutely.
She's strong. She's a threat.
Right, she's got to pick up a few. You know, this is exactly what she needs to be doing, getting into these fights.
Gangster's just like
Did she just try to-
destroying out. She's trying to steal out Pug Life's time.
I think she was. No, I think she's trying to get in on an interview.
Yeah, she's
On it.
just
She
trying to
wants
go
an
straight gangster on us.
Straight gangster.
Straight gangster.
Take over the Pug House.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So while they're announcing that, Dave, let's take a quick break. 6 seconds.
Let's take it.
BlueLineTicket.com. It's the easiest way to create, sell, and buy tickets for any event.
All right. That wound up being more than 6 seconds.
Right. You know what you do? You press the stop button on it right in the middle of the commercial. You can make it like 8 or 9 seconds.
Yeah, that's right. I control it. I'm
That's
controlling.
right. He's the technician.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
You mess around with us, we'll put all of you on hold. We don't play.
We don't play. We're straight
don't
up
play.
gangster.
Gangster. That's
right.
Savages.
Yeah.
Don't mess with us.
Don't mess with us.
Savages in blue today.
All right. So here we go. 123. We're back down to 123.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Are we novice or we're going novice though?
We're going novice. After this fight, it's going to be all open. So this is going to be exciting because then, some of the fighters are a little bit more experienced, and that's going to be interesting.
Right.
All right. So let's go up to Ray
Skill up.
Quadrado as he announced the official.
Well,
Boxing out of the red corner and representing
Yonkers.
That's Lawrence Bautista from Yonkers, PAL.
We've
Westchester
seen Lawrence
County.
Batista before in the Pug Life tournament. We have definitely seen him.
Jing Lang Lu
Jing Lang Lu.
from Mendez Boxing. All right, so this will be exciting at 114. No, I'm sorry, 123. Apologize, 123.
Don't take away the pounds, George. They only got a few.
Yeah.
Can't be taken away from them. All right, 2 righties.
All right, Lawrence Bautista in red, Jing Jang Yu.
Jing Lu.
Jing Lang Yu from Mendez with the
Jing
blue.
Lang Ju.
And an exchange here, Jing Lang Yu is
letting him go.
letting him go, man, and pushes with the shoulder, gets
Right.
warned by the referee right away in this
For that
first
shoulder
opening
bump.
round. Lawrence Bautista trying to figure out what to do here. Throws a couple
All
punches
right.
himself. Lawrence on the outside, running
And they're
from.
trying to negotiate that terrain.
Yeah.
Lawrence Batista is trying to stay on the outside. Jing Lang Lu is trying to go on the inside.
I'll tell you,
All
Jing
right.
Lang Yu is really
He's putting some real spirit into his punches there. And he switches from righty to lefty. He's a switch hitter.
Wow.
All right, he's reaching and not negotiating the territory. But Lawrence Batista is not answering.
And a nice combination there by Jing Lang Yu. Getting a warning for hitting the low blows. Bautista coming in with a
low
straight
blows
left.
or was that ducking his head? I'm not even sure.
Oh, and a nice right hook. And another. And big punches coming from Jing Lang Yu.
Right.
And Bautista trying to
he's swinging for the fences. Lawrence Batista.
Wow, he's well grounded, Jing Lang Yu, when he's throwing those punches with a lot of conviction. Lawrence Bautista trying to answer here, running on his bike.
Yes. Trying to negotiate that terrain, Lawrence Batista. And Lawrence Batista finally lands a couple of right hands. But Jing Lang Lu is getting inside and letting the hooks fly. And this is an exciting fight. And they're in their territorial dispute there.
And there, Lawrence capitalizing right now. Bautista capitalizing on the inside, fighting out. Jing Lang Yu hitting the body with a shove, with a shoe shine, but comes back. Lawrence Bautista now.
Oh, they're in that territorial dispute. He says, I can fight inside too.
With a 6, 7, 8 punch combination.
He said he could handle that territorial dispute.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, that was amazing.
That was interesting.
Very interesting for these young novice fighters. One from Lawrence Bautista's from Yonkers, and Jing Lang Yu from.
And when he fights in Yonkers, they do go bonkers.
Yeah,
in Yonkers.
Great job by these two men. Lou is swinging for the fences, Damian Romero says.
Yeah, and he is.
Yes, he is.
He's throwing home run punches, but he's landed them. You know, he's landed them.
All right.
I'll tell you what, that was interesting. I really don't know who won that round. I kind of gave it to Jing Lang Lu, but I mean,
I think he got the cleaner punches, Dave.
But Lawrence Batista showed some ring generalship and landed some punches low. And Lawrence Batista's giving up on the outside. He's going in, and they do a do-si-do, George.
Yes, he did.
They locked arms and they went around each other.
Whatever they told Bautista, they told him to go for broke, and he went right in, and he's doing that. But Jing Lang Yu won't be denied.
He just gave up on the outside fighting, and they're in a territorial dispute right now.
I think you know what it is, Dave. I think the inside fight is what they're asking for on the corner of Bautista. They feel that his inside fight is faster than Jing Lang Yu, and we're demonstrating right here with a combination. Jing Lang Yu comes with his own combination, and
some big hooks.
To Bautista.
And you're right, George. You're exactly right. Like Lawrence Batista's combinations on the inside are short, quick, fast, and straight, with Jing Lang Lu is throwing some wild hooks, which take a longer time to land, more energy to land. And if they don't land hard, they're not effective.
Jing Lang Yu with a fake, almost gets caught by that right. And a nice straight right by Bautista, another one. And Bautista again with a three-punch combination. Yao answering with his own two-punch combination.
Right, and they're in territorial negotiations now. Terrain, trying to negotiate the terrain.
Oh, we're getting bad feedback here from the DJ booth.
Right, not from us, from the DJ booth.
Yeah, I think
turn that crap off. Oh, sorry, was I on there? Was I on there? Sorry about that. Yeah, you heard me. All right. Told that DJ, keep that crap down. But I told him in a nice fashion. They didn't hear me, right, George?
As long as it was nice.
All right.
All right, nice.
All right.
Straight right by Bautista.
Right. And these are obviously.
And Jing, again, swinging. Now, wow, what a nice combination there by Bautista swinging away and with like 15 punches.
Wow. All right. I think Lawrence Batista definitely won that second round.
Unreal, man.
There's no question about
fascinating by Bautista.
And the reason is very simple. A straight punch is quicker than a curve punch. It's quicker. And he just went inside.
I think that
answered the territorial dispute and two straight punches and a lot of them.
I think they're giving Jing Lang Yu some instruction on the corner there. Looks like they were telling him to go for those straight punches.
Yeah.
And
What are you lip reading? Because I don't see any.
No, I saw the coach giving some instruction right before we went to that view. But now you see the corner of Bautista.
Oh, very calm instructions over there. I think they're telling Batista to go to the body a little bit too. What do you think? They see Jing Lang Lu get a little bit tired. I think they're asking for body punches.
All right, so here we go. And look at that punch. Wow, sweeping punches by Jing Lang Yu.
You're not going to hit a real boxer with it.
No, not at all.
And Lawrence Batista might be a novice, but he is a boxer.
And again, a low blow by Jing Lang Yu. Bautista complaining and getting the referee to give a warning to Jing Lang Yu.
I think
straight punches he really did hit him low.
I think he was trying to jingle the Lang Liu of Batista right there. He's trying to jiggle him.
And straight punches coming from Bautista, getting caught now by Jing Lang Yu with those hooks.
Right, but
I'm not sure what his strategy is for Bautista.
Right. And Batista wants to go, and Batista is just giving up his fight, his height, jumping into the territorial dispute, coming inside, but Jing Lang Lu really doesn't have an answer.
All right, so they're telling him to go to. They're telling Jing Lang Yu to go to the body. That's what they want, and that's why you see him with the low blows.
I'll tell you what,
he's trying to slow down Bautista,
but Jing doesn't really know how to throw a straight punch, right?
No, he doesn't. It's all hooks, Right. I
mean, he just two straight punches, and he just got all off balance by it. And Batista tries to answer with the hook himself. He should stick with the straight punches. He was doing much better with the straight punches.
Ref working this ring too, man.
Right. The ref is trying to stay out of their way, and he is no twinkle toes. This ref.
Elbow by Bautista. Wow, and a big right to the body as Bautista was bending down.
Right. And the ref warned Batista for bending down, and he should.
And you know what? That's actually good because you know what? You don't want to do that, especially if you got a heavy puncher like this, Jing Lang Yu, scoring to the body at will right now.
Right. But not to the head. He's just falling short. He doesn't know how to throw a straight punch.
Yeah, but he's scoring, man. Yeah. He's scoring, Dave.
He's the only one to the body. And he scored with a little headbutt there. All right. I think I gave Jing Lang Lu that round 3, but I think I gave Lawrence Batista 1 and 2. Oh, wait. We said Jing Lang Lu might have won the first round, right?
No. We saw Bautista winning the first round.
No, I saw Jing Lang Lu. Oh, man, I'm not sure. It was a close first round, right?
Yes.
Close round 3 also?
I don't know. How did you see that last round?
I saw it as a close round.
You know what? I think Bautista might have pulled it off. I mean, it's probably going to wind up being a split decision.
Right.
You know,
it was good
because a lot of the punches that Bautista was throwing was straight, connecting clean. But Jing Lang Yu was connecting not as often, and they were clean when they were connecting.
Right.
You know, but
well, one thing for sure, Jing Lang Lu was not boxing.
No.
It was Haymaker City right there.
Absolutely. You know what? Yeah, absolutely.
Not a straight punch in his arsenal. You know.
And again, no jabs.
Right.
Where are the jabs?
He threw like 2 straight punches and got completely off base.
We want to see some jabs, man. Jabs.
He's strong. He's got head movement. He's got good hooks. You got to throw a straight punch.
You want to interrupt the guy.
Right.
You throw that jab.
Yeah.
You want to interrupt his flow, his rhythm, throw that jab, man. Throw it in there.
And Lawrence Batista, you gave up all your height and got inside with him. I don't know what that was about. It was interesting. Okay, they saw it unanimously.
And headed to the finals next Friday at PugLifeChronicles, boxing out of the red corner.
All right, I'm okay with that.
Absolutely.
Because it was a boxing match. If it was a straight fight, like an alley fight, I think I would have gave Jing Lang Lu the fight. You know?
But he was scoring with...
Like say they're in an alley and they're fighting for the wallet. You know what I mean? Like
for a wallet?
You know, like
a wallet.
It's a mugging.
Okay.
It's a mugging, all right? Jing Lang Lu is walking away with that wallet.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's the analogy, right?
Okay.
But since it was a boxing match,
Bautista.
Batista
Lawrence
gets the
Bautista.
decision. All right, that's what it is.
All right, so
All right,
that,
we're gonna call it as we see. We're not pulling punches. All right, we're calling it as we see it. All right, you want to have a mugging, different fight, different game.
Absolutely.
That's
all
it.
that pen, Dave, as we move on to the next bout. This is going to be the 12th bout of the evening. There are 15 scheduled. So we have Atlas Cops and Kids. We have Geraldo Vasquez coming in from Atlas Cops.
You think it's Geraldo or Geraldo?
What is that? Geraldo Vasquez or Geraldo. If you want to use the Spanish tongue.
I don't see an L in there.
Gerardo. Oh, Geraldo.
Geraldo. Maybe it's Geraldo.
Geraldo Vasquez, Atlas Cops
Keep
and
putting
Kids.
an L in there.
All right, whatever.
Are you turning Asian on me? Are you mixing up your L's and your R's?
There you go. And then Giovanni Figueroa from Champs Boxing Club.
Watch my crows? I got a little Asian in me, all right? I'm allowed to say that.
Yes.
How you do?
How you doing?
And Giovanni Figueroa from Champs BC. Oh, this is the 114s.
Okay,
114s.
So, yeah, and these are
little weight,
open.
a lot of spunk.
Open.
Low on pounds doesn't mean they're not pounding them out.
All right, so
Gerardo,
I'm
he
going to
said
answer some of
Gerardo.
the people here. Lenny wants to know. No, not Lenny. I'm sorry. Josue wants to know if the heavyweights fought. Yeah, there was a heavyweight fight earlier with
There
a
was a
knockout.
couple of heavyweight fights.
There was with a knockout. But there are
That's
some
there for a
fights
reason.
coming up.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
There's some fights coming up in the heavyweight
That's Lawrence
category.
Batista going gangster on me, knocking the Pug Life
They
sign
didn't
on
see
me.
it. Yeah, they didn't see it.
Oh, they didn't see it?
No, they-
oh man, it was an epic moment. I was fighting for my life for a wallet in an alley.
A plastic sign. That was fighting for your life, Dave.
Can you just go out the other side? Why do they got to do that?
I don't know. He's a boxer.
Something just happened.
All right.
All right.
Call it, Dave. Call it.
Okay. All right. I just got to get there. It's so hard with the glove. We're gonna have to go with just the gloves. All right. Gerardo Vasquez in the red, and Giovanni with the blue gloves.
I'm gonna have to step away and fix that camera again, Dave.
All right. Get that camera, George. All right. So we look like we got a couple of skilled fighters. They got to be open, right? No. Yep. Open male. Legitimate open fighters. Okay. So we got. All right. So Gerardo Vasquez is kind of your stalk, seek and destroy type of guy. He's coming in, low stance, trying to get a lot of weight into his clothes. And Giovanni Figueroa is a boxer puncher, staying on the outside, trying to establish his jab. Comes in with a nice 1-2. And Giovanni Figueroa is really trying to establish his jab, although it seems Gerardo Vasquez is seeing his jab almost every time, slipping it, trying to come in with punches. All right. I'm not going to call it Ali Frazier, but obviously Gerardo Vasquez wants to get in and try to throw some hard punches. And Giovanni Figueroa is your boxer puncher, staying on the outside. Nice dipping hook underneath by Giovanni Figueroa with the hook / uppercut. And I tell you, they're both throwing a lot of punches, but they're not landing too many of them.
And I'll tell you one thing, Dave. They got a lot of fans in this crowd, these two.
Yeah, absolutely.
I stepped away for a moment. I saw the crowd very excited for this fight.
Gerardo Vasquez scored a 1-2. And it's hard to get a good feel of this fight. I mean, you got a boxer puncher and you got a little bit of a slugger. Gerardo Vasquez wants to be an inside fighter, wants to come in there and make it a territorial dispute, but Giovanni Figueroa is pretty much holding his ground on the outside, shooting jabs, not connecting with many of them though. And to negotiate that terrain, oh, good right hand by Giovanni Figueroa there. Another right hand by Giovanni Figueroa.
Gerardo with the red. Gerardo.
No, Giovanni Figueroa landed the.
There goes Gerardo with a right.
Landed the two good right hands. Although Gerardo just landed a good one, too. Hard to call this fight, George. It's like they got a good back and forth going.
Yes.
They're training like almost punch for punch.
And another big right by Gerardo.
All right, so that was a hard round to call. I can't call it at all. I have no idea.
Now let's see how people on
happened.
Facebook and YouTube saw it. How did you guys see it out there? Let us know what you thought. Who won that first
Josue
round?
Villain asked if Lennox fought already. Yeah, Lennox fought.
And he lost. I think he lost.
We thought he won.
We thought he
won, but he lost. And Lennox was a cool, lefty, smooth guy. Maybe needs to throw more punches and stop, sashaying around a little bit.
Oh yeah, I think part of it was that he was very comfortable in the fight. And
we thought he was cruising to a win. He thought he was cruising to a win.
Yeah, we thought he won, but
maybe
it is what it is.
Yeah, maybe the judges felt his punches weren't landing.
But let's go back up to these guys because that was a previous fight. You want to watch that? You go back to Pug Life Chronicles and you watch that later on. We're right now in the ring. You got Gerardo Vasquez from Alice Cops and Kids at 114 open, and Giovanni Figueroa from Champs Boxing Club.
And that's Ryan O'Leary's Champs Boxing Club. And it looks like Giovanni Figueroa wants to make a statement. He's letting his hands go, coming out. And I like Figueroa's style. He looks like a boxer puncher. And the only mistake that Figueroa is making right now is that when he comes in hard with his 1-2 or his hard jab, he's stepping forward and giving up his range.
And I'll tell you what, Gerardo going to the body really effectively connects with a nice right down the pipe. And buckles Giovanni momentarily.
Yeah, and Gerardo's got the right idea. He's digging in and throwing a 1-2. Coming in.
Nice 1-2 again by Gerardo.
And Gerardo really can't follow up because every time he gets inside, Figueroa dips to his right side and kind of gets out of the way or ties him up somehow, moves his feet. Good foot and hand movement right there by Giovanni. And Gerardo throws a right hand with everything he's got.
Throwing these haymakers, man.
Right. And Cassie is warning Figueroa for headbutting and holding. And that's good. And
see that, and that's what I'm talking about right there. Giovanni broke up Gerardo's movement when he threw that jab. Again, that jab is so important in boxing.
Absolutely. And Gerardo Vasquez, if you're going to mount an attack, he shouldn't have mounted. He should mount it off a good jab. Oh, good right uppercut, left hook by Vasquez.
And again, that's off the jab, Dave. There goes the jab again by Giovanni.
No, he slipped the jab. He didn't throw his own jab.
No, Giovanni. I'm talking about Giovanni again.
Right, Giovanni's throwing good jabs right now.
Yeah.
Gerardo Vasquez is not throwing a good jab.
And Giovanni digging to the body of Gerardo.
Oh my God! They even got like same names. This is so confusing. All right, let's go by those names. All right. Figueroa in the blue gloves, Vasquez in the red gloves.
Giovanni Figueroa.
They're trying to like wear the most confusing colors to us: yellows and greens and blacks. They're like heck yeah. It's just driving us crazy. Wear red and blue. Bring 2 uniforms, red and blue. And wear whatever your corner is, all right?
Keep it simple.
We got a request to our boxers and trainers out there.
Please keep it simple.
Get your fighters red shirts and blue shirts, and bring both.
Yes.
Bring both, and whatever corner you're in, wear the red or blue shirt. All right? You want to come in there with similar names,
why don't we
yellows
do this?
and blacks, all right?
Why don't we do this, Dave?
Yeah.
Why don't we have the audience, all right, chip in and buy these shirts?
Yeah, make a donation to USA Boxing, all right?
Make a donation
Stop
to
being
USA
cheap.
Boxing.
Right? You want us to call it for you? We're calling it for free.
Yeah.
We're calling it for free.
For you.
Go to USABoxing.org, all right? Get somebody, get a sponsor or something for USA Boxing.
You can reach the Ray Quadraro, or you can reach Sonia Lamanakis.
Right, and do something.
Do something.
We're
doing something. We're doing something.
Yeah, this is hard to call. All right, Figueroa in the blue gloves, Vasquez in the red gloves. And then they must have told Vasquez to come in. And Vasquez is holding on, and he's going to get a bit of scolding. And nobody's listening to Cassie.
This guy's upset.
They're fighting.
Wow, now this turned into a personal thing now. And Figueroa not happy.
And Cassie O'Connor is scolding them.
If you're holding, you'll be
scolding.
Yeah.
Scolded it. He holded it, and he's going to get scolded it.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Cassie O'Connor.
She's trying to keep this.
The
this
queen
is a sport.
takes no crap.
This is sport. She's reminding them this is a sport.
Right, so be sporting.
Yeah.
And I think the reason Vasquez held on was because he got caught hard in the body. Like you were saying, George, Figueroa was throwing some hard body punches, and I think he landed one and had Vasquez holding on for dear life.
And a big right hook by
Vasquez.
And another right.
Right.
And Figueroa trying to answer.
Right. And these guys are like awkward fighters. I tell you what, these guys are really letting their hands fly this third round.
Oh yeah, they mean this. This is not play fighting. This is boxing.
No, these guys are letting them go. Figueroa comes in with a nice 1-2 and tries to establish himself. And Figueroa just landed a big right hand, catching Vasquez coming in. And you know why? Because Vasquez is not jabbing his way in. He's trying to land like a big right hand. And Figueroa is taking advantage of throwing 1-2s down the pipe.
I don't know what that move was. Gerardo Vasquez was shaking his hand, his right hand. Not sure what that was. I don't know if he hurt himself.
Was his right hand or his left hand? Because he's landed a few right hands after that. He's throwing an overhand.
Great exchange by these two in the center of the ring.
Yeah.
And Gerardo being the aggressor coming in.
Right.
And now Figueroa on the break scoring.
And Figueroa is doing a nice, actually not Figueroa, Vasquez. Vasquez is doing a nice dip into his left and throwing the right hand over, which is a good answer to a jab, to come over a jab, to slip a jab and come over with your right hand. That's definitely an answer. But he got caught.
Oh, and a nice
headbutt. That was a headbutt. Yeah,
that was a headbutt.
Give him credit for it, George. Figueroa landed a good headbutt. Those hurt too.
And Figueroa landed right after the headbutt. He ran to the straight left. Right after that.
Right, you know you got him stunned, so throw the punch.
Yeah.
If you headbutt somebody by accident, throw a punch. You probably hurt him. Right, and Figueroa landed a good right hand.
It's poor sportsmanship, but you know what? It's boxing.
Yeah, it is boxing. Protect yourself at all times.
That's right.
Ooh,
nice slip by Figueroa.
Yeah.
Gets caught with that straight right by Vasquez.
Right. You know, you got to keep doing the matrix if you're going to do it.
Nice combination by Vasquez there. And Figueroa trying to answer with a two-punch combination.
Right. Figueroa's throwing nice right 1-2s, but he's just not.
It's just not enough. I don't think the volume of punches that are supposed to be coming in are not getting there, Dave.
And Vasquez is just throwing a right hand from
Vasquez going for
down
broke again.
under. Yeah.
They hit a 10-second count.
Right, and they're going to let it go.
Vasquez is going for it. He's letting it go, and that's it. That's the end of that bout.
And that's what I call a toss-up, folks. I don't know who won. All right, I have no idea who won.
All right, so all right. Let's see who else is here. Nina Blue from Blue Boy Boxing Club. What's up, guys?
Blue?
Nina.
Blue.
How are you?
Blue. How you doing?
How you doing?
Maybe you like us a little better today. We're in blue.
Yeah, blue. That's right.
We're in blue.
That's right.
We're feeling kind of blue.
What's your hobby when we're coming back out to Connecticut?
Yeah. Big boy blue.
Yeah.
Boxing.
Yeah,
blue
if you guys
boy,
are
big boy, blue
in the
boy.
Waterbury, Connecticut area, you go to Blue Boy Boxing Club. Nina, put your information up there, girl. Put your stuff up there. Let them know where you are in Connecticut.
Let you know where you're from.
So if anybody's watching, because we got people from all over, people in Hartford, Connecticut watching today.
I heard Nina used to box, and you know what they said when Nina was boxing?
What did they say, Dave?
They said Nina, none Mina.
Wow. Wow.
I'm saying.
Wow.
I'm saying it.
And I love their program out there with the kids and stuff that they're doing out there with Blue Boy.
Right.
You guys do an excellent job. I'm definitely a fan of Blue Boy.
What are they trying out of police headquarters or something out of there?
No, it's a PAL.
It
Yeah,
kinda
well,
knocked-
no,
they
not
knocked down-
true, not true. That was where they were having the show, but they have
Right.
their own gym. Nina, put it up on
there,
on
Nina.
Facebook.
All
Let
right.
us know.
I'm sure there's somebody from Connecticut out there.
All right, and then Timmy Doherty from Church Street Boxing Gym in Manhattan. That's right.
That's right.
And Tony Hernandez says that Red won. He's saying that Gerardo Vasquez won. Let's see.
All right.
We'll see.
I have no clue. I have no clue. All right, he called it, and that was close. I'm not.
Okay, so
I don't know. I can't call it. So
that was a tough one. That was tough for me, Dave.
Yeah.
But I think the reason why is because he was an aggressor. He was coming in, throwing some really hard power punches, and that might have made the difference in the judge's eyes. I wish we could interview them, but that's not possible.
yeah, we're not interviewing anybody today. All right,
not today.
we don't need any more hot air over here. Okay, that would just throw us over the top.
All right, so Micaiah.
And by the way, somebody asked me, George, about the bathing suit contest. Those are people just trying to cool off. There's not a bathing suit contest.
No, so
there.
if you saw that
Right.
in the crowd, when
when we scanned out, there's no bathing suit
no,
contest.
it's just so hot in
Right.
here. People are taking off their clothes.
Right, and that's not water on them from being in the bathing suit contest. That's sweat.
That's
all
right. That's right.
Sweat.
There's no wet T-shirt
It's grimy in
contest.
here, all right?
None of that stuff going on.
No.
None of that. It's just
sweat.
hot. It's just sweat.
nasty. It's nasty.
Nasty.
It's disgusting. I'm suing Church Street.
All right, what's going on? Oh, okay. They're going with. They're talking about. I think. Raffle or 50-50. I don't know, whatever it is. Anyway, Mikhail says that follow the light_Mike on Instagram. Why? Why should we follow? Who is that person?
Who's that?
Who's that? Why should we follow him?
Who you advertising on us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take
Is it
advantage of
boxing?
our audience.
Is it boxing?
Better be boxing.
If it's boxing, we're with you.
Yeah.
All right?
If it's not boxing,
If it ain't boxing, don't follow you. All right?
get out of here.
What are you? Is it the light and portable vacuum cleaner? What do you got going on there? You trying to sell stuff on our show? All right. You better give us a donation.
That's right. All right. So let's see who else is here. Tony Hernandez.
Or
you're
send
right.
us some ice and water.
Please.
We'll let you advertise your light. Go ahead.
All right. So Jamie Antonio wanted to know what bout that was. I don't know. Somebody took our bout card.
Yeah. Somebody took our bout card. No, we can't announce it.
All right. All right. So that was the 12th bout. Yes, that's correct.
That's
And then-
number 12.
That's number 12. We have 15 scheduled. So we got 13, 14, 15. We got 3 more to go. And you guys can stay tuned with us. By the way, share the link, man. Let me tell you why we do what we do. You know,
Right.
you tell them, Dave. Tell
All right.
them.
We're giving
And
these
tell them-
young boxers
Yeah, tell them
a
what
platform,
happens
all right?
after we give them the platform and who's watching and what happens.
You got any old-time boxers out there who fought in amateurs? Were you ever videoed? All right? The answer is no.
Probably
Nobody
not.
saw you in your great moments of agony and defeat or glory. Nobody saw it. Nobody agreed whether you won the fight or lost the fight.
Or
now
agony,
you can show it.
Or agony of the feet.
Right.
That's another one. Agony of the feet, too.
The feet.
Yeah, the feet.
You get corns from moving too much, and your shoes ain't right. You gotta make sure they're snug but not too tight.
That's right.
If they're too loose, you get those corns going on. You don't want that happening. All right, my man. He says
right.
Pug Life. They're shouting us out over here.
And that was Joseph Negron from Mendez. And Kevin Lubin. All right, so basically the reason why
Was
we
that
do
Gumby?
this.
Was that
That's
Gumby?
Gumby. That's Gumby,
That's
man.
Joseph
Gumby.
Negron. We know him.
Gumby.
And Kevin Lubin. We've seen Lubin.
Unattached.
Right. Did he win the ring
Now, these are 178 pounds. So you're
These
gonna
are some
see
big boys.
Big guys. These guys are
Yeah.
big. How tall are these guys?
They're tall.
These guys are like, what, 6'1", 6'2"?
6. Yeah, they got to be over 6 foot.
How tall are you?
6'2".
6'2". Wow. Wow. 6'2".
6'2".
Big guy.
And Gumby is taller. Gumby's at least 6'3". All right.
Cam Martin says he's going to be seeing us real soon.
All right.
And then Felipe Gomez says, can I promote my Instagram page?
Why not, Felipe? Felipe, we know you're all about boxing. Felipe Gomez is a boxing manager.
Yes, he is.
Par excellent.
Yeah, you know what, Felipe? Yeah, you can promote here. No
please,
problem.
Please,
Do
Felipe.
it. Do it. No
Yes.
problem.
All right. We know you about
All
boxing.
right, so these guys are big guys coming in right now. Kevin Lubin, these are 178 open class, and Joseph Negron from Mendez Boxing Club, 178.
And you know what? If the light is a vacuum cleaner, go ahead. Promote it too. All right. We got the lefty-righty conundrum going on. And let's see. And we've seen Joseph Negron before.
Yes,
and
we have.
he is Gumby. He moves all over the place.
And you know, it's funny. I remember him fighting off the ropes and not being hit.
Yeah,
because of the way he moves.
Well, he just got hit there.
Very
by
flexible.
Lubin.
Well, he's not on the ropes, Dave.
Right, that's true. It looks like he's trying to come in, and Lubin is half stepping. He's half stepping back, looking for that left hand, and he's landed a few times.
Negron connecting with that left.
Right. And Lubin has a nice stance. I really like his stance.
Yeah, Negron trying that overhand left and gets caught right by Lubin when he's coming in. Gets tangled up against the ropes and now back in the center of the ring.
Okay. And
Lubin again connecting with that left, straight left down to the chest.
Joseph Negron has got to establish something. I'm not quite sure what he's trying to establish. It's like he comes forward, rushes in, and then doesn't fight too well on the inside. I like Negron when he's moving side to side and backwards and giving you all types of different angles like he is now. Maybe he's just trying to lure Lubin into some other kind of place.
Wow. Straight left, I'm sorry, by Lubin.
Did it find its home?
Yeah, it did.
Negron finally threw a straight right like a jab, scored with it. And
Negron just pouring out there with the jab, but again
that's the lefty-righty conundrum.
Exactly.
The right-handers have to be able to score with jabs. If you're going to fight a lefty and just pour with the jab, you're not going to go anyplace. All right. So Cassie O'Connor's doing some scolding, but it ain't about holding. It's about head positioning and not pushing down the head and stuff like that.
But you're going to get a lot of that, again, like you said, with the lefty-righty conundrum. And their pushing is Lubin on that. Not really a punch, but it's more like a shove.
Now they're both pouring with their jabs. And then, there we go.
And now opening up is Negron in the corner. And Lubin standing there, slips out finally. Gets hit with like 5-6 punches.
Yeah, I think he threw 5-6 punches. I don't know if he got hit with all of them. Maybe 1 or 2 got in, George.
Possibly. Clean.
All right, and Negron switch hitting now. He went to lefty. He tried a nice step right hook to the side. That was pretty good. I don't think it landed, but it was a good idea. And this is where I find Negron. This is where he is when he does this Gumby and he steps from side to side and gives you those angles. That's his answer. Negron is definitely an angle guy, a footwork guy, a side-to-side type of guy. That's where Negron should be fighting. I don't think he really has the snap on his punches to fight straight ahead.
All right, and just getting back to Facebook for a minute.
Okay,
nobody's on YouTube comments. I said we're going to stick with Facebook. They want to know where USA Boxing, their registered gyms for USA Boxing. Oh, no, Christopher, I'm sorry. Christopher saying that there's a USA Boxing registered gym, and that's going to be in Babylon Boxing Club.
That's right.
And this is the 13th bout of the evening.
And Bruce Carrington says, what about is this? And we're saying it's about 10:40 at night.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
All right, round 2.
Actually, it's about number 13. Okay.
Kevin Lubin in the red from Unattached Gym. And then you got Joseph Negron from Mendez Boxing Club. They meet in the center of the ring. This is 178.
Oh, that's
open.
what it's saying. He's from Babylon Boxing, not Unattached.
Right.
Well, that's what it says on our sheets.
Yeah, that's what it says on our bout sheet.
We're reading off the sheets, and, if you don't give a sheet, we don't give a sheet either.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Tell him, Dave.
All right.
And then sidestep again by...
Yes. And that's
by Joseph Negron scoring.
That was good. He performed a shift, George. He switches feet and he punched.
Hey, you give a shift? You give a shift?
Hey, does anybody out there give a shift?
I give a shift.
And Lubin is holding on. All right, and Cassie's going to be scolding because Lubin is holding.
Lubin is holding, and Negron trying to work his way out of it.
And
Cassie's
going to be upset.
Yes,
Lubin
she
did
is.
not listen. Oh, Cassie said, "You better listen to me." All right. She's holding. Is she wanting for pushing or for holding?
No, he's just holding on.
Holding.
Just holding.
All right.
Because Joseph Gumby Negron was
and
trying to get out of that and
right.
pushing and fighting in the exchange, but he tried to throw punches, but it was tough.
Right.
And Negron again with a straight left
and Lubin is
right.
holding.
And again, Lubin holding on.
I think Lubin is getting confused by Negron's Gumby like moving. All right, and Cassie's just scolding.
All right.
now.
So this, I think she's going to wind up taking a point.
And Lubin looks inexplicably very, very tired. He doesn't look like he's right.
Yes,
something's off. Maybe he might be dehydrated or something like that. But he's definitely off. He just stopped fighting and just started holding. There's something wrong with the fights over. Yeah.
That's definitely there's something wrong. His eyes were wide open and he did not look well.
He just
walking
ran out the ring. There's something wrong with Lubin, and he just completely quit. He might be running to the bathroom right now. I think.
I don't know. He was not well.
He. There's definitely. Let's hope
very
he's okay.
odd turn of events. I hope he's fine.
Right.
And he was looking at us over here at the table. I think he was looking for us to say something. But you know what? I think he kind of figured it out. Casey also, she said, you know what? It's over. It's over. Cassie was like, it's over.
Who sometimes is called Casey. I've heard her called Casey.
Yeah,
too.
I just want to stick to the name that you always say.
All right. Well, her name is Cassie Gumby. That's my man Gumby right there. And you know what? And when
Gumby shuffle.
And when Gumby starts using his Gumby-like moves, I'll tell you who two good fighters to watch. A Gumby-like fighter is Echentigi, who's a super middleweight right now, a champion. Who just beat he beat one of the brothers, the Durrell brothers. I think Andre Durrell. Real good fighter. I tell you what, if Joseph Negron learns how to fight with those turn and those Gumby type moves,
right,
he's going to be a serious fighter to contend with. You know,
and he has some power. He
did some shifts and those Gumby like moves are very exciting to watch. Right. Okay, so fight number 13 is over. All right, and even the fighters are asking us what's wrong. We don't know.
Everybody's asking us, coming over to our table and asking us. We don't know.
We don't know.
I think I'm going to go back to the locker room and find out.
Find out, George.
Yeah, we got a minute. I got a minute.
We're waiting for the next fight anyway. Give us a report.
Yeah, I'm going to
take your headgear off.
Yeah, I'm going to take it off. But
take it off.
We're going to get a live scoop of what happened to the boxer. Hopefully he's okay. We'll be right back. Dave,
all right.
Take it over.
I'll take it over right now. All right. So we don't quite know what happened over there. We're sending George to find out why that fighter quit. He might have gotten hurt. He might have had an air bubble. You know, who knows? Sometimes these fighters have trouble making weight, and they drink diuretics or something like that. You know, maybe something like that happened. You know, he might need a Gatorade and be okay. He might have gas, you know, from dehydrating himself. I've heard of things like that happening. All right, let's see what's happening on Facebook. Do you guys have an event schedule? Maybe we can go fight at one of your events. It's called USA Boxing, okay? You know, so just go with USA Boxing and find out what it is. Floyd Diaz says, hi, guys. How you doing, Floyd? Timmy Doherty says, FYI, Mike Marshall's in the house. Let's go, champ. All right. And Christopher Zarcone says, La, Sonia, no love. All right. I think that was something between you and Sonia. And I'm going to leave it that way because I'm not messing with Sonia. All right. So let's see what we have. We have some big boys stepping into the ring. Ray Quadrado is also wearing blue. And let's start telling these fighters, if you want your names pronounced right, write it down for us and give it to us, you know, like pronunciation-wise, as opposed, you know, like on Facebook you have like pronunciation-wise. let us know, because we can't pronounce your names, right? Some of these names got a G, V, and an X next to it. How are we going to pronounce that? We don't know you, all right? Get your names right. And then here's another thing, because we got another disaster coming. The only way we can tell you guys apart is by the gloves you're wearing, all right? Bring a red shirt and bring a blue shirt, and wear whichever one it is so it matches your gloves and it's harder. Okay, fight number 14 coming up. All right, so who do we got? In the red corner, Osaze Matthews, Eastern Queens. Oh, and then we got Zurhindran. Oh my God, Zurhindran Kamov. All right, so I'm gonna call him Kamov. He's in all black with blue gloves, Kamov, and Osaze Matthews from Eastern Queens Boys Club, Boxing Club rather. And we got the lefty-righty conundrum, and we also got a height disparity syndrome going on. So Matthews, he's your taller fighter, and he's your lefty, and he's trying to throw. He's throwing jabs, but they're not snapping jabs. They're kind of like probing, reaching jabs. And I don't know if he's going to keep Makamov away. Now, Makamov looks like he wants to dig himself in the trenches, get inside, negotiate the terrain, and just let punches go. Meanwhile, Saze Matthews is throwing a weak jab. You know, he's got good footwork, good movement. He looks like he has a good left hand, but his right jab, his front hand jab, isn't going to keep Makamov off of him. And I got George Zayas, my partner, coming back. And George, what happened to?
Okay, so not really sure, but there was some locker room talk back there, and I don't want to speculate, so I'm not going to comment right now.
Okay.
We're going to try to see if we get the coach to talk to him, his coach. Right. But I know that they're not happy back there, and I just don't want to put anybody in a bad light.
Right. You're saying that Lubin's corner is not happy with them.
Yeah. So I don't want to put anybody in a bad light. I think that sometimes, young boxers
got frustrated.
They get frustrated. Right. They come out here, and this is not easy, folks, to come out here.
Right.
And he was fighting somebody, Joseph Negron from Mendez.
Who's slick.
Very slick. We call him Gumby. Right. We call him Gumby for a reason. The guy can fight.
Right, and he can move all over the place.
I don't know if Lubin maybe felt overmatched. Not sure. But we just hope him very well in his endeavors in boxing. And just
absolutely, and he's got a great left hand.
Yeah, I thought he was doing well, and I don't know what happened. He just hung on, and I don't know if he
might have even won the first round.
Yeah.
All
right, so we'll go back up to the ring.
So we got and a big jumping left hook by
oh my gosh,
Makamov. I'm calling him Makamov. He's dressed in black. He's the shorter fighter. He's on the shorter end of the height disparity syndrome. And then Osaze Matthews is your tall, lean fighter, looking like a lefty Deontay Wilder, but has a very just unimpressive jab to me. I mean, he should be trying to light Makamov up with his jab, but he's not. He's throwing a soft jab, and Makamov is giving it too much respect to me. I don't know.
I think so too. I think but
yeah. He's negotiating the terrain all right because he's getting in anytime he wants.
All right, so again, our position here in Pug Life Chronicles is not to put anybody in a negative light.
Right. We're not trying to put anybody in a negative light.
We only want positive, commentary for these young puggers.
And if we say anything negative, we're just trying to coach. We're trying to coach and work with the fighters. We know what the coaches are saying, So we don't know what happened over there. He might have got frustrated and quit, or he might have, if he's got a bad stomach ache. Some of these guys are trying to make weight, and they might lose so much they might take a diuretic. He might be embarrassed to say, "Hey, I had to go to the bathroom."
Yeah,
you know. So,
and it's happened in boxing before. It's happened where you got a guy that maybe ate prior to getting into the ring, which he shouldn't have, and then things happen.
And there's all these myths. Like one of the old time myths was like you eat a steak dinner like the day before. You don't do that because it doesn't come out of your system. You know. So who knows what these guys are doing? All right.
So we're not speculating that, by the way. We're just saying that these are.
Now I'm speculating here. This steak dinner. I'm speculating. Steak dinner, a little gas. I'm
all right,
speculated.
So again, these are 201 open class.
With
Osaze.
With beans.
Osaze in the red, with the red gloves.
Right, and Osaze.
Just throwing, and not really throwing it. Come on, man. Throw the punch, man. Let it go. Let it fly. Throw that leather.
You know what? Maybe Osaze's afraid to commit to any of his punches.
And not
because of Makhmov's power.
But no power coming from those punches by Osaze. Makhmov's just sitting back, not really punching. And
Osaze looks strong too.
He does.
He looks like a real strong, fit, fast guy. You know, he should be letting his punches go.
And there on the exchange, he finally lets him go once he gets punched by Osaze. Maybe that's all it takes, Dave.
Right. And Makhmov is getting scolded for pushing. And I don't know what Makhmov is doing, too. He's doing a lot of following. He should just get in there and let his hands go.
See Osaze not with a lot of power behind those punches, man.
Right. And Makhmov is, he should be making it a territorial dispute. He should be just coming in there, getting in on the inside, and just bullying Osaze. But he's not. And he's throwing a good left hook to the body, but Makhmov's punches upstairs are kind of soft too, which I don't quite understand.
And a nice 1-2 by Makhmov.
Did that land, George?
Yeah, that did. It sure did. Okay. I watched it.
Okay.
I saw it right here. I was watching that. That leather fly.
All right.
Oh, and a nice right to the liver, to the kidneys. Or liver, I don't know, whatever, the ribs. Let's keep it at the ribs.
Yeah, kidneys. I say kidneys. I say kidneys and liver. I say internal organs, George. I think you're calling them right. As long as you didn't say knee or something like that, you know?
Yeah, then we have a problem.
Yeah.
I might not be right all the time, but once in a while I'm right.
Yeah, close enough. And Makhmov
with a nice move there.
And you know what's weird about Makhmov? The way he wears his headgear. He wears it like on the front of his chin.
Like a cosmonaut?
Like a cosmonaut, yeah. Makhmov's the cosmonaut. I just don't like the chin strap on the front of my chin. I think it just should be under it.
Yeah.
Unless he doesn't have a chin at all. He looks like a chinless fighter.
No, it could just be, I think he might not have the proper headgear, that's all.
Right. I see it. And Osaze needs a jab, man. You're like, what is he, about 6'9", George?
Yeah, it's big guys,
yeah,
man.
He's
big boys
He's
here.
long, and he's just like, doesn't have a jab. He really needs a jab. He's plotting with that jab. And Makhmov throws a good hook that lands behind Osaze's head. Whoa,
with a nice exchange there at the bell. Actually, by
what was that?
Nice combination.
I don't know about that. The ref said break. They took a step back, and Makhmov just let his hands go. That was an illegal combination. You got to take a full step back.
Protect yourselves at all.
I don't know about that. That was an unsolicited response. It's break, and then the order is box. It's not break. Do what you want. You know, take a step back and start punching again.
Hernan Campos, thank you for joining us, Pug Life. We got two more. We got one more bout after this one, actually. Jose
and the Felipe Gomez. What was your advertisement? What's your IG page?
Did he put it up? Maybe
Did he put it up? Did he put it up?
Floyd Diaz. He says, "I love y'all commentary. Y'all number one." Thank you very much.
Thank you, Floyd.
We love y'all too.
That's right.
USA
and
Boxing.
We are y'all.
Okay,
that's what we are.
All right. Did Felipe Gomez put his stuff up? I don't know.
I don't know. Felipe, you ask for something and then you don't come through. What's up?
Yeah, what's up with that? Don't be a flake, man. Don't be a flake.
Come on, man. Don't be shy. Don't be scared.
Hernan says that maybe Lubin was just exhausted. I don't know. But anyway, we're back to the action here with Osaze Matthews.
And we are just disappointed in Osaze Matthews. He looks like he could be the future and the truth.
Well, we don't know. We don't know what
he only had a jab.
You're not in there, so we don't know what he's thinking. What's he processing? Oh, sorry about that, folks. With the view, we had a view on us.
Wow.
All right, so
All right. So
we don't know what's going through his head right now, what game plan he has, but he needs to let that leather fly, man.
Yeah, to be that tall, you got to be able to snap a jab. I mean, he looks tall enough, fast enough, strong enough, you know.
And Makarov almost flying over the ropes.
The cosmonaut. That's what they do. They fly. And Makarov looks really strong. I mean, he's got a good left hook to the body, good left hook to the head, but
and a nice combination by Makarov.
Zazi blocked most of them with his high guard, though. Most of them, but he's not scoring points by blocking. And Makarov is probably getting some points by throwing punches. Definitely for aggression, at least, even though he don't land. Oh, Makarov let go with the 1-2-3.
Oh, nice body punch by Makarov.
Yeah,
sends Zazi back to the ropes.
Yep, and I think that body punch hurt him because Zazi did grab.
And again, going for the body is Makarov. I think he found something there. Leads with a right hook. The uppercut. Again, goes back to the body.
Right.
I think he found something here, Makarov did.
He found a body.
Nazarov trying that uppercut, missing. 2 jabs and then a right from Makarov.
Right.
See that jab. Love the jab, man.
It's pretty hard to call Zazi anything with the Zazi because he's throwing that jab so soft.
He's not doing enough, Dave. It's just not enough.
Right.
Not enough activity. Gets caught again to the ribs.
Right.
With a hard thundering left. And again, Makarov finding a target.
Right.
Zazi staying there, not moving much, and also not firing anything back.
Right.
I'm not sure what's going on.
Makarov is just basically in the shooting gallery now. He's throwing punches and not really getting anything back.
Yeah, Zazi became a big punching bag in this round.
Right. Right.
You know?
And I'm looking for, and this is an open fighter. So Zazi has more than 10 fights.
Zazi leaning over on the corner there on the ropes.
Yeah, he got hit in the body a lot, and it's hot.
Yeah,
AF in here.
I tell you what, could that be a factor, Dave? I don't know. It's really, really hot in here. Right now it's a little cooler.
Nah, you know what? I don't
Could it be dehydration?
So
Could it be?
These guys. First of all,
and this is the end of the night,
right? I think heat could be a little bit of a factor, but these guys train in gyms. Most of these gyms are not air conditioned. They are sweat boxes.
Yeah.
They're used to this. They're highly trained. They run miles and miles. They put a lot of rounds in. They do all kinds of sparring with this. Like Osaze Matthews, as far let's say this to you right now. You have the structure of a champion.
Yes.
Get that jab going.
Yeah.
You know what you do? You go into the gym and you throw like 1,000 jabs.
And then when you're done with those, you throw 1,000 more.
Right. You throw them going to the left. You throw them going to the right. You throw them going back. You throw them going forward. Throw double jabs. Throw the second one harder than the first. Throw the first one harder than the second. Play around with it.
We have a unanimous decision. The winner, boxing out of the blue corner.
Okay. No spots there. What's up, my man? We're suing Church Street, you know, for the heat in here. And this is from WTF, Work Train Fight. Listen,
yeah, one of our friends here for Work Train Fight, another gym.
Right.
Yeah, come on in.
Over here, look over here. Peace.
Come on in.
By the way, man, you want to be a witness on our lawsuit? We're suing Church Street for the heat factor.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God,
it's hot in here.
Yeah, but,
all right.
Hey, you look awesome though. You look awesome.
Right.
People might sue you, because you're making us look bad.
Oh, no, I can never make you look bad, man. This is the man right here.
Yeah, from Work Train Fight here in Manhattan.
Right? Work Train Fight.
636. What is that? 636 Broadway. 636 Broadway.
That's
so
my man.
Great program with the kids. That's the managing agent of Work Train Fight. Thank you for joining us on Pug Life and coming out here to Church Street. I love this. I love that both, gyms are friends and they come and see each other.
And that's Alberto Ortiz. Alberto.
Yes. Alberto.
Alberto.
Right, this is it, folks. This is the final bout of the evening.
Right. And
these are big guys.
Right. We're talking 201 plus. And when we say plus, it means it could be anywhere up to 400 or 500, even 600 pounds. All right? They're probably not 400 or 500 pounds. They're probably less than 300 pounds, but they're more than 201. They're 201 plus.
All right, I'd like to welcome Mike Ruzzi that came in and he's watching. Thank you for joining us on Pug Life Chronicles. This is the last fight of the evening, so you came just in time to see these heavyweights, super heavyweights. Sean Elksey, right, with the Brotherhood Boxing Club in red. And then you have Price Taylor from Alice Cops and Kids. These are big guys, man. Big, thick guys. I mean, these.
And I'll tell you what, Price Taylor looks like he can move. Although Sean Alexi from Brotherhood scored with a good left hook there. And these guys are thick
and fast for their size. These guys
they look like football players.
And a nice right.
Landed by Price.
Price missing with that right again, trying to counter again.
He got
gets caught by right hand of Sean. Sean connecting again with that right.
Sean Alexi. And Sean is a big, strong guy.
I tell you, Sean connecting again with that right. Price trying to connect on his own.
Right, and they are letting him fly. And these guys, for big heavyweights, are faster and better. And they're having a territorial dispute inside, George.
For sure, man. And now Price again.
Right, and
it hits, and then Sean connects again, just countering, and another left hook.
Right, and these guys
by Sean
look like Joe
Sean
Frazier
in red.
Joe Frazier. Yeah, these beautiful fighters.
Awesome.
And they
big thundering blows.
Oh my God!
And I'll tell you what, Sean is scoring really well here, and again scoring with that right again, another right.
And they are in a big territory dispute. Price lands a huge right, but Sean's answer is like his defense is his offense. Oh, Price looks like he landed a good
and Price was stuck momentarily on the corner there, trying to get out of the ropes. And it's like Sean is just not giving him any breathing room.
Right. And now Price is trying to establish his jab from the outside, lands the right hand.
Lands it, but then gets caught with a left hook of his own. Gets to get two rights to
and I think this
Price
is a 100+ punch round from both of these fighters. They are letting them go.
A lot of activity for these two guys, for super heavyweights.
And there's no getting away from Sean Exley. What's his name?
Alexi
is just a walking down machine.
And a nice uppercut by Price Taylor, connecting.
And Price Taylor is letting his hands go.
These are like two Mack trucks in the ring now.
That's right. Boom. And I tell you what, Sean Alexi has a good inside hook in territorial dispute right there. He comes
Price
inside.
Taylor slipping right before trying to connect with that right. Slips on the canvas. Connects with a nice right, straight right down the pipe. Connects with another overhand right.
And Sean Alexi just keeps, he can't miss with the left hook, Sean Alexi. But the Price is right with the good right hand.
Alexi doing his own tagging Price.
Right. I like that. The Price tag. Price got tagged.
Yeah.
But he comes right back. With the Price is right.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
What an exchange!
What a good fight! This is
a great first round. Great start to the first round of these super heavy heavyweights.
Right. And these guys are good. Let's call it for what they are. These guys are good.
Very good.
Action packed.
And this is to close the show this evening.
Yeah.
These guys are doing a great job.
They're doing it right. The Price is right.
Right.
And Alexi is trying to price tag. I like that. I like that, George. You called the price tag on
good,
that.
Man. That was good.
That's called the Sean Alexi price tag.
Yeah, these guys are two Mack trucks, man.
Right.
Great fight. Yeah, this is probably going to be the the show.
Adam Reed says the two Mack trucks. She knows. Are we calling it? We're calling it. These guys are letting them go.
Yeah, and you know what, Bruce? Yes, that's right. I see that Price keeps putting his hands down. That's why he keeps getting tagged like that. Great fight so far.
Right.
I hope they have enough, Felipe, to continue.
Yeah, let's see what round 2 brings.
I like
Let's
to see
if
the
there's
whole
an
fight the whole way
adjustment.
through. Okay,
All right.
Price starts with that jab.
Right.
Trying to get with the uppercut. Connects with a nice straight
Right hand,
right
right?
hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
And another right hand.
And then and Sean Alexi was missing. Price is trying to he's trying to negotiate some terrain. He's trying to stay on the outside, and Sean Alexi's walking him down.
I like that. Negotiating terrain.
Yeah, terrain negotiations we're going with.
All right.
All right. So Sean Alexi's got inside like he wanted to, but could not land his left hook because Price just grabbed his left hand.
Price got to keep that arm up, though, man. He's got to keep that right up because he got just caught.
And
Just
you
as I
called
said
it, George. You called it. Bruce Carrington called it, and you called it, George.
I saw it was too low, and I
Right.
saw that hook coming, and it just caught Price.
Right, and that's Sean Alexi's definitely his favorite punch. He's inside. Watch it come again. He's going to throw that left hook.
Again to the body, Alexi is.
As soon as he gets the space.
Not giving any space to Price. Price trying to get out.
I tell you what, but Sean Alexi's gotten a little tired. I don't think he can keep that pace he did in round 1. Uh-oh.
The
Somebody's
mouthpiece fell off, yeah.
Sean
Alexi's mouthpiece fell off.
Sure
so
sign
low.
of tiredness right there, George.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, it could be. Or just got caught with a punch there.
I don't
knocked
know.
it right out.
Sean Alexi had a great first round, and in round 2, it seems like he just stopped punching. And here's...
And nice exchange
Price.
here. Nice punch by Price going to the body, coming back with some
right.
uppercuts.
And Sean Alexi's left with just his left hook, but he's landing it.
You know, the
He
thing
landed
about
like
it,
3 of
though,
them.
I think Price should keep that right arm up because I tell you, Price is a big, strong guy, and I wouldn't want to get hit on the end of that fight because that'll put you right down.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think Price's chin is way too strong for Alexi.
And he's demonstrating that here this evening.
And the Price is right because he's letting his hands go. He's keeping his punch output, even though he's kind of like
Slow
touching.
down.
Yeah, he's
slowed down quite a bit.
Right, and now this is called the pit-a-pat ugliness.
And there goes again.
Sean Alexi came in with
Sean
the good left,
Alexi
right,
sticking his
wherever
head
it's going.
right in the chest of Price.
Right.
Not letting him giving him any room.
He's
So
giving him
punch-
the Alexi lean on.
Yeah, there you go. Alexi lean. And Price comes in with a big, strong left.
Right.
And another one with a uppercut.
Wow, he
Another uppercut.
loaded
And
up.
they're gonna call an 8 count for
right.
Alexi. And you know what?
Right.
I don't know if he was hurt, but I know he's tired. I can see he's tired.
The Price is right. Just loaded up and threw off.
Yes, he
hard
did.
uppercut.
Yes, he did. And another big, strong right by Price. Catches Alexi, and I'm probably going to see another 8 count in just a second. Another big right.
Right, and Alexi's scoring some punches and walking forward, but it's more like he's walking forward as a just to get some, just keep the space close.
And there goes Price loading up with that right,
and not let Price extend his hands.
And look at Price.
If
throwing
Price
the jab.
extends his hands, Lexi's in trouble.
Lexi's tired. He's in trouble. He's definitely in trouble. He's tired.
All right, I called it. He's tired. He's a big heavyweight, and it's hard to keep that up. I'll tell you what, the Price is right in round number 2.
Wow.
Right.
Unbelievable.
Well, they're big heavyweights, super heavyweights, and they landed they each threw over 100 punches in round 1.
Round one, round 1 definitely a big round for both these guys. But then
my box count, my copy box just
copy
broke.
box?
It broke.
It's broken. See, we got
it. Broke. It sizzled from 2 super heavyweights fighting.
Broken. It's the wires hanging out.
Mark Sinatra says cardio is everything.
Yes, man. Yes, we say that. That's the other thing we're saying. Cardio. You got to have cardio.
I think these guys would disagree with you and say food is everything. All right? Food counts too. They do a lot of cardio, but they like their food. All right? Calories is everything.
All right, so here we are. 3rd and final round.
All right.
The Price is coming out the corner. It looks like Sean is coming staggering out the corner a little bit.
Right. And Sean Alexi could definitely box, but he's got to be on the inside. He's got to make it a territory
left. Another nice combination, like a 10-punch combination.
Right, and they're going to call an 8 count.
An 8 count for Sean Alexi.
Not so much that he got hit so much, but he didn't answer.
Right, he wasn't answering with any punches of his own.
Right, and the ref calls a halt to it. Says Sean Alexi's too tired. But I tell you what, Sean Alexi and the Price is right gave us the best round in round one of the night. You know?
Absolutely. Wow. What an exciting evening. I tell you, you know what? Price did did everything right.
Right.
First round, the
price was right.
The price was definitely right. The first round, they both exchanged like 100 punches each. I mean, it was crazy.
It was, and they all landed.
They all landed on both parts. But the Price kept cool. He kept cool on the fire. Came out the second round knowing that maybe,
just maybe,
that Sean was going to punch himself out, come out the second round, be a little tired, and he was going to capitalize, and he did.
He did.
Saw that.
He did.
Capitalizing.
And who was right?
The Price.
The Price was right.
The Price is right.
Wow. Look at that. All right. We're gonna go to the official announcement. All right.
Well, that was exciting. I wouldn't mind seeing Price Taylor again, and I'm glad that we are going to see him again next week in PacPlex.
And let's give Price Taylor credit for adjusting for two things. One is that when they got inside in the territorial dispute, Price was in there. He showed an inside game. He hung in there, and then as soon as he got some space, he showed his boxing game. He was very, very interesting. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing him. And we hope that Sean Alexi do some cardio because you could fight.
Yeah,
you could fight.
Absolutely.
It was a pleasure watching you.
Well, a couple guys that we saw that can fight. Ozazi Matthews also.
Sazi Matthews was a disappointment in that he didn't have a good jab. I mean, he's got to have a better jab than that, or he's got to practice it. He's got the structure. He's a trainer's dream. Right. You know, you got us excited just by looking at your stature.
And then one of the things that we saw was Gangsta. She fought one of the women. Great footwork this evening.
Footwork.
Great footwork.
All right.
Thank you.
Pat Russo, future promoter.
Yeah.
Pat Russo. He's going to get into the promotions game. All right.
We want to wish Lubin well. I don't know what decision he's making in boxing in his career. We know that they called the fight.
Hey, listen, it's frustrating. You know, sometimes you don't have sparring matches that don't go your way. Sometimes fights don't go your way. It's good to get in front of a crowd. At least you gave it a shot.
Right.
You know, and now
go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, now you know what you got to do. Get in there.
Yeah, don't be afraid, man. Go back to the drawing board. I think the first round, we could have gone either way. You did pretty good. All right, so that's it for the evening. I mean,
and for this week.
Next week, Friday, August 3rd, at PacPlex Gym in Brooklyn. At 7 p.m., we will be there. Live streaming for you to watch here on Pug Life,
right?
And for you to see the best. Now, this is the end of the tournament.
Right.
That's going to be next Friday. You don't want to miss that because that's all the best of all the boxers. They're going to be meeting there, so it's going to be really, really exciting. And you're going to see guys like Price Taylor. The Price is Right next week.
Right. You want to say any more goodbyes, George?
Ruben Reyes. Floyd Diaz, Donna Reed, everyone, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Again, let me see who else is out there that joined us this evening. Bruce Carrington, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for that commentary.
Yeah, the commentary was excellent.
We love it. You see something, say something.
And you know what? Nikosi Nicholas, what can I say? I mean, this guy picked up. He's a pro now.
Nikosi Solomon?
Solomon, I'm sorry.
Right.
The way his Facebook is. Nikosi Nicholas Solomon.
I didn't even know he had a name, Nicholas.
Yeah, so... Thank you for joining us also. Nicholas. He said Price had got this. And you know what? He's a heavyweight. He knows.
Right, he knows. He probably spars with Price.
That's right. Very, very possible. Mark Sinatra, thank you for joining us.
Right.
And everyone else that joined us this evening.
Including
Felipe
all
Gomez,
your promoters and your
Felipe
managers.
Gomez.
We know you're scouting out there.
Yeah, and that's fine.
That's good.
That's what we're here for.
We're here. Scout each other.
Yes. So thank you. So next week, remember, PacPlex, 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Pug Life Chronicles.
Not 7:30, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Or maybe 7:30 because this is
USA Boxing starting on time. They might. That's an organized location, PacPlex.
Yeah, okay.
But it's hard to get to, so most other fighters might come late.
Let's see. We'll see. That's to be seen. Okay. All right, so from everybody here at Pug Life Chronicles, I'm George Zayas.
Dave Steve.
And this is Pug Life.
Pug Life.
Good night.